The Wild Wild West.
Hey, we're fired up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the motherfucking, maybe the Patreon, maybe the regular. Who knows, man? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows, dude? Nate, Lemaire, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I mean, I woke up today and I was like, can I just bring, can I just have a good time today? Can I leave myself alone and just have a good time?
Matt, thank you for bringing us to your good time forum.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Yes.
The vibes are already incredible.
The vibes are pretty good. The vibes are good. That's the biggest thing. It's like every morning I wake up and I have to wrangle the vibe. It's so easy to wake. I've like been identifying my just default negative pattern every morning, and I will admit that I love my wife to death, but she's will place her at the center of a negative storm. It's so anything she does, it's just me because I've addicted myself to nicotine now, and I wake up so mad. It's just a huge mistake to get addicted to nicotine. I don't know why I did this. They were lying. It's such an addictive substance.
You're trying to prove a point. You've been trying to prove this point for so many years, and you finally fall a victim.
Yeah, but it doesn't the thing is, it gives you like the boost initially is sick, and then that goes away. Then you're just grumpy if you don't have it. You're like, I wish my wife would get out of bed a little faster. Motherfucker, what do I have to do every I'm about to put their shoes on, all right? You put their fucking shoes on. And then I go, Matt, you're being a fucking bitch. Go get your nicotine tablet and relax.
You sound like you're being a woke ass, dude.
What's a woke ass?
Kanye West, he hates the woke ass.
Woke ass.
How am I woke ass? What are you talking about right now, dude? How dare you? Don't make me put my shit on right now, dude. Don't make me put my leather fit on right now. I'll fucking fuck the vibe up, dude. I'll put my leather fucking hat on right now.
we were listening to that today on the way in here.
It's so good.
It's so funny when he called I forget the designer's name. He's one of them.
Virgil?
Not Virgil.
Okay.
It was somebody
he's
else.
beefing with the dead man.
Yeah, he's beefing with Virgil now.
He's still beefing with
Oh my
Virgil's
God.
dead. Academics try to be like, you shouldn't beef. Him trying to bring when academics tries to bring the conversation to it's like he's like, well, they say you shouldn't beef with the dead. It's like, dude, that's
not what you're here
that's
for.
the least of this guy's. That's your issue right now. Him beefing with the dead Virgil.
Academics was the worst part of that interview, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
I
like the beginning where he was just explaining everything, and he was like, this is all chaos, but we're going to figure it out. And then he gets there.
But when he's sitting in his room,
just sitting there. Well, he's just sitting there. He just was watching him go through the whole thing, just live recording Kanye, just being like, all right, where you want me to stand?
I did appreciate him capturing them. Kanye in a patented leather. What do you even call the outfit? It's not a Klan outfit. It's like a it is actually. It's definitely a Klan outfit.
Yeah. I gotta make a correction. I think the black makes it Dia de los Muertos.
What is the Day of the Dead?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't at all.
Yes, it does, dude.
I think it's still just a Klan outfit.
The Dia de los Muertos costumes look exactly like that.
So that's the thing, and so does there's a country, like a Scandinavian country, believe it or not, that wears those. But there's a Swiss there, before the KKK started. We were at a
Swiss Ghost.
I was at when I was looking for schools. I was at one of the school interviews, or they sit you down. Which the school's got to figure this out. You when you go to visit schools, a lot of them put you into a an auditorium or cafeteria and just hit you with the most boring PowerPoint in the world. And the one school was we have people from all over the country or all over the world, and they showed this Scandinavian country doing their thing, and one of the people were wearing for real what looked like a Klan. I got to stop doing this. But they had that shit on. They were wearing
That's
it.
a new symbol.
Well, it's an ancient.
He was a.
It is it's like the swastika, and that crazy hat existed way before the KKK. It's I don't know.
He called on nose powers too.
What?
The flooded out swastika. He called on those powers.
Oh yeah, he had those.
I forgot it was a swastika, and I did in the interview. I was like, "Damn, that chant!" And I was like, I forgot.
On both sides, Matt.
I know he's been complicating things.
He called somebody an agreeable Kamala nigga, and then he just
devastating. Devastating. Was that what you were talking about?
Yeah. I can't remember the guy. He's
the worst. John Legend in his hot sweaters.
He said he wears a sweater in August.
I mean, why don't we just give him a Netflix special?
Let him rip.
Let him rip. I could watch him.
Dude, you give Kanye West $100 million in 30 minutes, he's cooking everybody.
Yeah, but you gotta keep that on track. That goes off. He goes off the rails, and you're kind of like, wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah. There was moments where it was just like, damn.
He'll bring it back.
He's not doing a bit. I was really hoping he was doing a bit. I think the last time we were talking about it, I was like, he's doing a bit. Listen to that.
I can't predict I can only guess what's going on in another person's mind, but I do, and I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, if you think about it in 150 years from now, people might be like, damn, that was like kind of in some weird way genius to transcend all of the symbols of like hate and embody them and twist them in a weird way. But for now, I don't know. You got to be into that like 100-year genius stuff. Because there's people who do stuff that 100 years from now, we'll be in a totally different context. We're like, damn, he was like, everyone might be dressed like that. That might be the future clothes.
He's going to get castrated like Plato, isn't he? Didn't Socrates
Poisoned.
or Plato get castrated?
No, Socrates got poisoned. He didn't get
Poisoned.
castrated.
Yeah, he's going to get poisoned like
Socrates had a huge dick.
Yeah.
They weren't getting rid of that.
That's what I heard about Kanye too. You heard about Iggy Azalea did an interview with Kanye, and Kanye went over to Iggy, who was like, "Is your boyfriend fucking other people?" And she's like, "What?" And he was like, "Does he got a big dick?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "What?" And he was like, "If your boyfriend got a big dick, you gotta let him fuck other people." And he started laughing at her.
That was recent?
Yeah. Well, Iggy Azalea said that recently.
Yeah, well, no, the thing was, he was telling her, and apparently it's not even allegedly, because he apparently admitted to this. He was saying, I masturbate to your photographs every day. And then she tried to like blast him, and he just retweeted it, went, true.
Beast.
I mean, the polls are flipping. And then you have, I was thinking about this recently. Do you guys know 1-900-Rugrat?
No.
He goes, cracker. He's a white rapper, but they're like, he's taking back the word. And it's like, dude. In his raps, so you have Jin Lee, who is going full bore. He helps himself.
Yeah.
Helps himself. He's a white rapper who utilizes the N word in his
he's
raps.
full pigging.
Yeah, he's pigging out, but whatever. Some people like him.
He stands on business.
He was throwing hands down here during South by.
He's been fighting all the teenagers. He's a menace to black teenagers. It's like, I always see the clips like Jin Lee's knocked a guy out in the mall. It's just him fighting 14-year-old black teenagers.
Dude, the thing about
which, hey man, look.
The thing about 14-year-old black teenagers is they always get their revenge, and then they go to jail and come back as old men.
True. That's a fair point. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you can feel however you feel about it. And again, look it up if you don't know who we're talking about. Jin Lee, he's a Dallas rapper. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
You feel how you feel about him rapping and as a white guy and using the N-word. However, I feel like, if you zoom out, he could be like, we could turn all the mall security, if he could train mall security
just to beat up kids.
If mall security became just like big white guys that like, cool, like in a, kind of, I guess a semi-respectful way, utilize the N-word.
Just like,
we could get the malls under.
I love that. In a semi-respectful way.
Well, like, he's not like using it hatefully. He's just,
no, he's using it like he grew up with black
young
people.
niggas get out of here.
or be like, come on, right now. People, I'm sorry. There's maybe
teacher.
2% of people I think have any idea what we're talking about.
You gotta wait for like when they're real bad.
What do you mean?
Like security. Like you gotta watch them running away with stuff. You're like, you ain't nothing but some. I
don't know. Maybe not. But now that I think about this, maybe not.
That's like bad idea.
But yeah, I've been following a lot of I still have ever since I fell into like the Adam 22 no jumper hole. Now I just know apparently he's
a Fed, dude.
He get arrested. What happened?
He got arrested by the FBI.
So how's he a Fed if he got arrested unless it's super deep undercover work?
But they got him like recently?
Yeah, maybe like last week.
Yeah, apparently they all. But it could just be, I don't know. Like, you think it's like he could be easily subpoenaed in some other weird RICO case. He's involved in like all the weird rap.
He knows everybody.
Yeah.
I did. Well, why would he be a Fed if he got arrested? That's my only.
Could be a front.
Could be like a fake arrest.
You haven't reported in a while.
When they do a controlled buy and you're like the guy and they arrest you too, just as a thing.
Yeah, this doesn't help. This doesn't help Billy's Shane CIA theory.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, dude, keep that under wraps, dude. I've been compromised as well. CIA's finally looked at my web history and compromised. Every time I look at porn, I'm like, it's coming. One day they're gonna be like, hey, buddy. I'm like, yep. I've been waiting for you guys.
That's been my theory my whole life. Not my whole life, but in the last like 10 years is they will know all your porn history. That's why I just started talking about all the porn.
Your descendants, I swear to God, Ancestry.com. I was just talking about this. Ancestry.com. That's going to be a feature. It'll be genetic test. Who are your relatives? Also,
Porn history.
Here's all what your grandfather was into, because that could be like a crazy, like, I don't know, maybe they could be like, based on your family history, this porn might be appealing to you.
That'll change. Super algorithm, like a deep genetic algorithm.
Like there's like 300 years of data to suggest you might be into step play, or
That'll change. That would change family dynamics all over the country.
What do you mean? How so?
Like, can you imagine just finding out your grandpa like gay porn? Then your dad would be pissed, and then you'd be pissed.
Yeah, but no one would be pissed because your shit's all out there.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you could try it, but the thing, they could be like, yeah, you're looking at that gay shit, grandpa. He could be like, pull your shit up and be like, whoa, what's up with this sister stuff, bro? He's like, yo, chill, fucking
chill, grandpa.
Chill, she's in the room.
Adam 22 got arrested for Big U Henley's RICO case and Nipsey Hussle's tragic passing.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes sense, because apparently they say that, and this was I forget who said this, maybe Charleston White, but they say that it was actually like the or like the Crips that shot. That's what Charleston White was saying.
The shot Nips?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was like his own gang got jealous of him. That's what he said. Again,
they're saying it's not the guy for like the original story, because wasn't the original story like he was beefing with? I think he like the story I heard when it happened was there was like a guy they were all cool with who got caught snitching or something. They were like, "You can't hang with us no more. You're done." And then he came back salty, like, and they saw him walking up, and they're like, "Here he comes again with this shit," and shot him. But they were thinking like, maybe like if one of us just came up to you after we were beefing and just were like, "I'm spazzing now," you're not going to think at all that we're about to actually do something that crazy to you.
Maybe. I don't know.
That was the OG story. It's like a friend that wasn't a friend no more.
A friend of me.
Yeah, a friend of me was able to get too close because they still had friend like energy.
Dang. Yeah, I don't know, man. They did a cool handshake, and he's like, "Ha ha!"
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The internet is.
There was video of it when it happened.
Yeah, I thought so.
There was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was only a matter of time before he got like some sort of law enforcement cracked down on that show.
Who, on Nips?
No, on No Jumper.
Oh,
it's just guys on there being like, "Yo, I can't really talk about it, but we definitely did something really fucked up to that guy, but I don't want to really talk about it." It's like, okay, you're fucking copying. They have you on camera near a murder scene. You're like, "Yo, I can't really say what we did, but yeah, we definitely handled business." So to speak. Like, you're gonna get arrested, dude.
Dude, I saw a meme that said every rapper from the 2010s is dead now. Like all the like drill rappers, they're pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dolph, King Von.
It's a bad business model, man. It's a bad thing to be like. I mean, if you really boil down the business model, it's like if it turns out you're not an actual murderer, it's like people are like, "Come on, dude."
I remember being a kid and finding out like certain rappers wasn't for real, and it was just like it made me so sad.
If you think about it, and it's like, why? Because they didn't murder like a fucking teenager.
Yeah. Like as an adult, you're like, that was dumb, but it used to bum me out.
I was the same way. I was like, dude, if you guys didn't fucking sell crack and murder people, I don't want to hear about any of
this. This is all bullshit. If you're not talking real murder,
it's true. But yeah, right now I'm on 1-900 Rugrat. He's been saying cracker, popping pillies, cracker,
bringing it back.
This sick that I'm literally
stop. It just started bothering y'all. I think, right?
Nobody's ever cared.
That's what I thought.
Nobody's
and it's like,
ever cared.
That's what I'm. So like, the taking it back is like, I thought that was like, it used to make me jealous how much y'all could just not feel that. And
that's
like,
kind of our whole thing through the arc of history. We just kind of ignore horrible things, and we're like, yeah.
Just get to work.
That's why people's superpower to be like, I don't feel anything about this.
Yeah.
My family's okay.
But no, I don't think anyone's ever really gotten mad. I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like I don't know. I'm just throwing this theory out there, but I feel like the angrier you get about being called cracker, it could be a litmus test for like how much you personally use the N-word. Because if you're enjoying that, I could be wrong, but if you're like, if you were helping yourself and then someone flipped the table on you, you'd be like, hey,
yeah,
I don't like this. But if I don't know, I could be wrong. That doesn't make sense because then you kind
of. I feel like if you've been throwing it out there, you're like, well, we're even now. Yeah. I got a couple.
True. Yeah, I'm trying to. I actually discredit myself because I'm thinking like in my own personal life. Yeah, never mind. It's funny, man. Yeah, people. I had someone trying to explain to my cousin was actually doing a podcast for a while with like my cousin's a white dude and he was doing a podcast with like an older black dude and they would just like the whole thing was supposedly like we're from different races and we're kind of, like we're seeing eye to eye on things or whatever, sharing our experiences. And he was like my cousin was telling the black guy, he was like, yeah, well, he's like, I think it's getting better racially. He's like, like people don't really use the N-word. Like a lot of white people don't really use the N-word like that anymore. And he was like, who the fuck was using the He's like, people just say it all the time. The guy was like, what? And he was like, well, I mean, not like that, but like.
He's not, your cousin isn't on the internet, dude. White guys are letting it fly online.
I know, it's come back. It has come back strong. Which again, it's like, if you zoom out time-wise, it's like, it could be, and it's uncomfortable, but it could be the thing that somehow in some weird way like decharges, because if you're in a swarm of just online N-words, eventually it is going to dull its effect. You can't afford that.
I would love.
At what point do you let go? If you opened up X and it was just every line, eventually you go, all right,
there.
I'm done.
The problem with the N-word, if I can add some intelligence to this forum, I don't think the problem is that white people are saying it. It's the problem is that people expect black people to act on people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what sucks.
That's the problem part that sucks.
That's what I'm saying. You have to.
You
have
and then
to
if you don't, people will be like, "What are you, a bitch?"
Yeah,
like
it's like, no, I just had shit to do later on that day. I couldn't get all worked up.
I get it. It's quite the conundrum, man. Because you can't. Yeah, if you don't do anything, then it's like, damn, this guy's a fucking bitch.
And then I'm not gonna lie, you will feel like one later. Like I would go home and be like,
And it kind of is it is a pass to like you can sock somebody in the face, and the internet will be like, sweet.
The internet might be like sweet, but if it gets like further, and it's like, oh, now I got an assault charge because it's still not legally like you can't like on paper you can't just be sock somebody and then go about your day if they go I got your license plate or whatever.
Unless you say it and then sock them, that's a hate crime.
Like what do you mean if they say it and sock me?
Yeah.
But what if they just say it?
I mean,
and then I sock
and like cracker, and then that's a hate crime.
So I can level up my own crime.
I
don't know. I don't know what would happen. I guess you probably would get arrested.
Yeah.
If like a guy, I don't know, if a guy screams it at you, I think now you can be like, I was defending myself, I felt unsafe.
What if he whispers it though? Just like not he's not being actually threatening. He just hits you with a
whisper is action. A whisper, you got to take action.
Well, he's got to be close. What if he just mouths it from across the street?
That's tough. That's you can't do anything. So you can't prove it.
That's a sniper shot.
Dude, I had a guy. I had a homeless guy try to when I was in Philly a long time ago. It was part of his whole thing where he would like come up to you on South Street and be like, "Hey, can I get some money?" And I was like, "No." And he literally waited till other black people were coming. He goes, "This guy just called me the fuck. I can't believe he called me the N-word." And I was like, "Bro, nice try, nice try." But it was also like a sick move. But
did anybody did they buy it?
No, they were walking by because also I was just like, bro, whatever, man. I was like, get out of here, and they just like kind of laughed and walked by. I was like, that was kind of a nice move.
Amscray, Negro.
He just chilled.
We were outside of the Haagen-Dazs. I was like getting Haagen-Dazs too, and I'm like, bro, you kind of got me dead to rights. This is the headquarters. God damn, dude.
How long was he standing by you before black people showed up that he could hit?
It was like they were like at the very end or like a block and a half away. So he kind of was like, come on, man. I'm like, dude, for real. I was just trying to enjoy some ice cream before I went to the Laugh House.
He's plotting for you're about to go to the blackest place.
I know. I'm like, what the fuck? He was one of the turtle skeletons outside of Bowser's Palace.
The dead Coopers.
But yeah, man, I was actually I was in a minority position recently. I recently last weekend I had to go to a Western theme. But did I tell you guys I was going to a Western theme party?
Oh.
So my wife has somehow fallen in with I didn't even know this term before. You know what WAGs are? Wives and girlfriends of athletes.
Okay, no.
So she kept saying like WAGs. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But it was they were just like a bunch of athletes, and they're having like a Western themed party. So I've never got to dress like a cowboy before, and I was so excited. I was like, dude, I've always wanted to just like see what happened. Which, you know, again, like speaking of outfits and them, like, you know, feeling the power of them. I dressed like a cowboy, and it like I understand like the whole Garth Brooks alter persona thing now. Like I dressed like a cow. First of all, wildly, I took it way too far in terms of dressing like a cowboy. I thought
compared to everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. I was I had turquoise cowboy boots tucked in.
Just Spurs?
Turquoise pen, no Spurs. I wish, but I was cowboyed like insanely turquoise.
Bolo?
Yeah, oh yeah,
of course.
Turquoise bolo pendant, turquoise. It was sick as hell, and I felt good. But then I showed up at the party, and it's like, it was definitely one of the only at first, but then became there's like maybe one or two other white guys. But when you're like the only white guy, or when you're in a white guy minority position, my policy is you can't talk to the other white guys. It's the opposite.
Yeah,
I know black people see each other like, what's up?
Yeah.
You can't even be seen to be like, what's up, bro? I ignore them. I'm like, dude, no.
And you definitely don't want to be talking to other white guys in cowboy costumes.
And I was fully decked out, but I was just like, I just felt weird because I was fully dressed up. I'm not a social all-star anyway, and I ended up getting like pretty drunk. I just started crushing ranch waters, and then I was ready to socialize. And it's like, man, I'm still working on it. I'll go up to like groups of like younger dudes and be like, first of all, I didn't realize how many drinks I had, so I go to talk and I'd be like, and I completely fuck my first 4 words up. I don't remember what I was saying, but like I just remember very quickly people being like, "Oh shit, man, all right," like just being like, "Oh, all right." Like, damn it, dude,
I blew it.
But dude, I felt good. Getting drunk in a cowboy costume is I had no idea that I liked
What
that.
sports teams?
Huh?
What sports teams?
What do you mean?
There's only one sports team out here.
No, they're just like traveling athletes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like they're from different sports teams.
Yeah.
And blah, blah,
What was the food like? That seems like you
Food
doing
was
cowboy.
sick.
You gotta go.
Barbecue.
Yeah, it had to be top shelf barbecue.
Meat and beans, brother.
What was the level? If you were at like you say a 10 for your dress?
I would say, yeah.
What was everybody else at number wise?
4.
4, just like a hat.
Couple 5s and 6s, thank God. But yeah, it was. Oh, I had that, and also I had a turquoise straw cap. I had
It was a straw cap.
No, it was a straw cap with like a little thing in the middle. It was so fucking sick. But yeah, that was a weird experience, man, because I'm not the best socially.
Yeah.
You know, you toss me in an outfit where I'm standing out, and it's like I really had to fight through that, and I did, like a coward with alcohol. But
Were you in character the whole time? Like
I couldn't help it, dude. I literally couldn't help just being like sitting there and being like, yeah.
You guys
that-
have to go really bad.
You have to shit?
Brother, yeah.
damn.
It's Nate's coffee.
You got a shit?
Yeah.
Go on, bro.
I don't know if I should go here.
It's espresso. Do you usually fuck with espresso? Oh man.
We get some audio from the bathroom.
It's this one over here. Where you going?
Where you going, Lemaire? No, man, get the fuck over there.
Just music loud.
You're trying to take it across the street dump.
Yeah, that's the bathroom's not that close.
It's not.
Like to have to run. This is gonna be nuts.
I know. Like,
He's
what-
got some crazy brewing in there.
Dude, the fact that he needed to like leave the building. Go take a shit, man.
It's gonna echo.
Yeah, I want to hear it. Lemaire, just let it go, man. Don't be scared.
I feel bad now. I was all hype. I got an espresso machine, so I just have like the pods. I made us some espressos. I was like, get us woken up.
Dude, that little Nespresso pod is straw on the camel's back in terms of Lemaire's digestive upset.
True. I know this
I
is
don't
the
think-
worst thing he did.
That's not. Yeah.
He just didn't get his morning crap out. He blamed it on my coffee, but he just didn't get his morning crap out.
That is gotta be like, when you watch Peaky Blinders and you see like the industrial goings on in the town. That's Lemaire's stomach. It's just smoke,
Blue collar guns,
smoke and tar.
covered in soot.
Let's take a break. We'll wait for Lemaire to come back. Guys, Verdansk is back in Call of Duty Warzone right now. It has an iconic map with popular POIs, and we love POIs. We have popular POIs like Superstore, Hospital, and the prison. I love the prison. Perfect for both OG and new players. Experience intense battles, iconic landmarks, and thrilling moments. And it also has gameplay updates and Verdansk-era weaponry. Dude, I remember the old weapons in Verdansk. Holy Dude, get your squad together and drop in for the epic action. Call of Duty Warzone, it's free to download, and you can drop into the action today. It's rated M for mature, but guys, we're going to drop in to the Verdansk map. It's so iconic and legendary. And again, it's perfect for OGs like myself or new players like you guys. And we're going to have some intense battles. You guys, I can't wait to see you out there in the Verdansk map. So get on out there. M for mature. Back to the show.
We lost Lemaire.
We lost him, dude. Lost him to the bowl.
I hope he's. I'll wait.
All right. Fired back up. We're live again. Yeah, we try to wait for Lemaire to take a dump, but it's been at least, what would you say, 15?
It's got to be 15. Now I'm worried about him. I'm worried he died an Elvis death in there.
Oh,
that's not.
Stay tuned to find out if Lemaire is dead on the toilet.
Yeah,
that'd be. I'd be sad if he died on the toilet. But imagine
that's 100%.
Imagine the reveal at the end. If we're like, oh, you open it up, he's just fully
shit.
dead over the toilet.
who's gonna wipe his ass?
I'm gonna be upset he blamed it on my coffee.
City level. City, the guy at CSI or whatever will come in and find a tiny Nespresso pod and be like, holy shit, he had it. Dude, I did a podcast with Duncan Trussell recently, and I'm still fucked up about this. We're looking up, it was the age-old question of like how much cum is actually produced every day.
Yeah,
Just
like amongst humanity.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. It's staggering. But we came across a statistic that it was about like porn usage. We're trying to figure out how many people are looking at porn, blah blah blah, and then just part of that was a stat where they were like, what percentage of people think child pornography should be illegal?
Yeah, should be illegal or
Yes.
should be legal? Well, I guess either way was the same.
Yeah,
shit.
pretty much.
Yeah.
They framed it as illegal because I think that had been kind of a crazy question. Like, yo, you
Yeah.
So, dude, what percentage of people do you think in America on this this one study claimed that it should be illegal?
I'm gonna say 95.
It was like 84, dude.
Really?
Yes.
It was like 15, 16% of people were like, it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, dude. There was a 14% people who answered, and that's just the people who are answering honestly.
I wish he was here to defend this. He has some stances on this that he dies on.
That's insane, by the way.
Yeah.
If he's one of the 14%, I'm going to flip his podium.
we had a whole conversation before about the people who beat him up, like who just beat those guys up. I think it's great. He makes a good point. Like, you can't just be beating people up for crimes they didn't do yet. Is like the point, but it's like that's the wall.
I would argue that. I mean, again, it's like I would argue that texting a 14-year-old sexually is a crime.
Yeah,
and if you can't, say they're not going to go to jail, you should at least be able to punch them in the stomach as hard as possible.
just one gut shot.
At least
Make him crap out.
He's coming back. Here we go. Yeah, I'd actually.
He's gonna have no energy left. That one took out.
He might be light. He might be light on his feet. I would argue it is. The problem is when you get guys who have Down syndrome and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's, and then in that case, you shouldn't punch him in the stomach, but they might need a little fucking.
They gotta learn somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Though. They
Just a
still
little
gotta.
wrangling.
It's like you teach them everything. You teach them how to dress. You teach them how to like all the other shit. Like they also gotta know not to DM kids. Like
Exactly. Lemaire, we heard you have a. So I'm gonna hit you the stat. I don't know if you heard it, but we looked online, and apparently they did a study or like a survey of people and like, should child pornography be illegal? And 14% of the people said no, it should not be illegal. Yes, isn't that fucking nuts? And Nate really just said that you'd be fine with that. Honestly,
yeah, I thought you would.
For the record,
I thought you would be. I thought you'd be part of the 14.
No, that's way too high.
that's way too high.
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize.
Nate was
it's okay, it's
absolutely
okay.
like.
I threw you under the bus.
I mean, like under the bus, way under the bus.
You're throwing because I don't think pedophiles should be beat up. after
Yes,
this.
That was the
Exactly.
exact point I made.
Yeah.
So, okay, just to clarify, yeah, Nate absolutely assassinated Lemaire.
He poisoned me and then he tried to assassinate my character.
I didn't poison you. I did a nice thing. We were almost late. I made an extra because
Thank you guys, for getting up early. You guys we had the Nocta
dude.
show. That show was awesome, man.
Thank
was
you
fun
for
as hell.
coming. That
I
shit
was,
was fun.
I was doing battle at the mothership, dude.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll get back to child pornography. I was doing battle at the. I haven't had I just had a bunch of women kind of like drunkenly uniting, not like that dramatically, but I had a
Yeah.
couple of naysayers in the front, and it was like I hadn't done battle like that for a while because usually you do material for like fans of the podcast who actually like know where I'm coming from, but I'll hit every now and again. I'll catch just like a regular person, and hit them with some of my thoughts, and like I was watching them be like, oh my god, like how I started questioning. I'm like, is this way too much? But no,
you got hit with one of those too. I think.
Oh yeah,
You got
one
hit
of the
with-
ladies went ew. when I did
Which
the
one?
joke.
right up to the front.
Yeah,
Motherfucking bitch, I swear
with the
to
lady
God.
with the glasses. That lady.
I forget. It was like the lady at the very front.
To like the
her,
right a
her
little
and her
bit?
dude. Then there
Yeah.
was a lady back which like I've encountered this energy before. So there's a lady in the front. She was just like a young married lady, just being a fucking bitch, honestly. Which is whatever. And then you had the lady. This is this is uncomfortable. I kind of shared this with the crowd, my theory on this, and I don't think anybody really liked it. But like, whenever there's like a mom and a dad and like a 20-ish, 22, 21-year-old son, the moms act out in a way.
Yeah.
That tells me they're really like confusedly horny. That's
like they're trying to impress their son.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is, but like I've encountered the moms of like young 20s.
Yeah.
And they're always like diabolically, they strike me as, I don't know if I'm putting my shit on their situation.
No.
They strike me as like next level horny.
I was in, I feel bad because I feel like the bro is going to hear this, but I was in Cleveland with Gardini, and afterwards we were hanging out with some people, and like his mom was there.
Gardini's?
No, not. If Gardini's mom was being horny, I'd have locked that up to the day I died.
I just wanted to clarify, because you already threw Lemaire under the bus.
No, but
the lady was being horny.
She was being horny, but not like to us. She was being horny because we knew y'all, and just saying some outlandish things about what she would do. But he's like as close as we are while she's saying like who she would do what to, and
what
like that. And it was kind of graphic. It was like, take a picture and tell him I'll do this, and it was like just wanted like a selfie with us, and then it also was like send it to him and
What'd
say.
she say?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
She was like, I'll suck him off.
Whoa!
While he's like,
can you say who?
Who she would suck?
Yeah,
it was Shane. Suck Shane.
Nice.
She would suck Shane, and
would she let me watch?
I'd probably
get
suck
any
you.
sexual
She would
favors?
probably suck you too. But she was very specific about sending this to him. Tell him I'll suck him.
Yeah, one time we got I forget, Brittany was doing, she does a lot of just like organizes all of my stuff online. And she one time, for some reason, had to go into the podcast email to find something someone sent us. And she came across a picture of a lady's butthole to Shane.
Nice.
She was like, some lady just sent a picture of her butthole. And it was pretty funny, actually.
You have to get more of that stuff.
You have to be so confident in your asshole to go butthole only pick.
Yeah, that's pretty insane, actually.
Was it clean?
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see the picture of the butthole. I'm pretty sure it was
got
promptly
white filtered.
safe search was on for sure. It was promptly deleted.
Man, I wonder if it was like up close, like just asshole, if it was like cheek and.
It has to be, unless she set up like a timed photo and got in front and was just like,
Pulled the Jim Carrey out.
Started doing a talking
But yeah, dude, I was doing battle, and it was kind of fun, honestly. It was fun, and it was like it was because the lady was trying to like hit me on, like we were talking about homelessness, and she was trying to flex, being like, I actually have a friend who's like, I know his name, and it was like, okay, like don't, that's such a weird flex. Like I'm actually on a first name basis. It's like, bro, invite him in your house then.
He
doesn't need you being like, good morning, Mr. Blah blah blah.
I don't know.
He wants a fucking house. He doesn't want a fucking
I don't know if Nick wants this to be out there, but he had a harrowing scene. One of his childhood best friends were like homeless in Austin. Like, and he had to see them in like 15 years.
I never told you that?
No.
Yeah, I ain't gonna obviously say no names or nothing, but yeah, I was walking down the street. This is months ago now, like last August, and somebody like a guy just starts yelling my name, and I was just feeling myself for a second. I was like, "We up," and then I was.
So homies are homeless friends. Yeah. I mean, technically, you are up though.
Yeah.
Your boy's homeless. You are way up.
I'm up for him.
We up.
Well, then I turned. I like recognized his face. Like, oh shit! And then we shook hands, and like then I was bummed about that right afterwards. Like, cause it's like
no pun intended.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it.
You technically got bummed. Damn. So what was he?
I asked like what happened. He just was like,
It's a good question, homeless guy. What happened?
yeah. Cause I mean, you
guys were like boys.
Yeah. Like we were like I've been to his house. He's been to my crib when we were kids and shit like that. Like that level. Like I was in MySpace days. He was on my top 8. Like that.
Did
shit.
you tell him? That's pretty sick.
Damn,
Did you tell him that?
Top 8?
Huh?
He's probably still in your top 8.
If I could ever find it, he's probably still up there.
Now, when you guys talked, well, first of all, what happened? Did he tell you? Or was he like, no, I'm just, I'm just
No,
chilling?
he was cool. The first time we saw him, he was just kind of sitting there. He just kind of was like, he did say to me like a couple of times, like, I just want somewhere to, I just need somewhere to stay.
You tell him where you like, I live right in the neighborhood.
I wasn't even close to saying nothing like that to him. I just was in my head like, Yeah, damn.
You should have been like, yeah, I'm actually homeless too. It's crazy. I'm homeless.
I just wear it well.
I don't live over there.
I live in an encampment down south.
That sucks.
You might have heard of it.
That sucks, dude. I mean, I can only imagine, like, because it's not that crazy to, like, you know, if you're out on your own and like you can't afford your apartment, like you're homeless. Like that's it. If you don't have anyone else, like you're fucking homeless.
Yeah.
What threw me off was him being here from all the way from PA. I feel like I have a reason to be down here.
Yeah.
It was like to just get from right outside Philly all the way to Austin to be homeless.
By foot.
Probably weather.
he did it by
Yeah,
foot.
but it's so true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a bus op for sure. That's a bus op. He had a larger plan. I don't think did he plan on getting here or he just got like stuck here?
I think it was a stuck here thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing that was weird about it too.
Those guys kind of fly by the seat of their pants a lot of the times.
Yeah, he was cool growing up though. Like he had a good upbringing. He wasn't like in those shit. I don't want to. If I was about to start getting extra specific, then
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I knew a guy who in Philly. I saw him I was at a train station.
Yeah,
and I saw a dude. I'm like, holy fuck, I haven't seen you forever. And like it dawned on me, like, oh, he's begging for change. And I was like, dang,
yeah,
sucks.
He tried to hit me with the give me money the second time I saw him, which did bother me because he didn't say hi normally. He just was like, Nate, give me some money. And I was like, all right, like chill. Yeah. And then I no one has cash. And then I was like, I got you next time I see you or whatever. And he was like, man, I know you got a credit card. Go down let's give me a Four Loko. And I don't know why, but asking for a Four Loko specifically was like, no.
Yeah.
If you'd asked for any other kind of drink, I might have done it. But it being a Four Loko, I was like, bruh, you're not even trying to get off the street.
Not even being healthy, dude. It's like, drink something else.
Yeah.
Like a vodka soda or something.
Yeah.
Like you're not even doing keto, dude. Like
You're going straight.
Yeah.
Dude.
You're not doing keto on purpose.
I gotta say, that Four Loco's gotta taste so good, dude. When you're homeless and you get an ice cold Loco.
And you're making me feel bad. I get it for him.
No, you did the right thing. Four Loko wouldn't help the situation, but I mean, imagine it's Austin. It's summertime. It's hot. It's 106.
Yeah.
You're just every life decision you've ever made. You're like, what the fuck? And then you just ice cold Loco, and you're like, yeah, I'm giving myself an hour reprieve.
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck up those showers, dude. Those showers about to get fogged up.
Damn, that's fucked up. How close is he to you? I don't, you know. Like is he on like a totally different side of town or like?
Well, every time I've seen him, it's been down here.
Oh,
so like I didn't see him. He wasn't like near the encampment.
Yeah, I didn't.
If I'd have had it in at the encampment, I'd have done some field research. I'd have got in there if I knew a guy, just to tell people what it was like when he was at like The Wire when they were like trying to find the serial killer.
I had a good idea.
Research, you're taking your gun.
True. Although they don't really. I feel like homeless people don't really. Like every time there's a lot of homeless people in Austin. I'll walk past. It gets like really thick around the corner.
Yeah.
And I'll like walk down there and I'm like, these guys. I was like thinking about it. I had to go get shit out of my car. I'm like, damn, these guys. I'm like, fucked. If these guys all attack me, but they're pretty chill. Like,
pretty chill.
Yeah.
You think they would get like more into kind of like raiding?
There was a guy around the corner once. I heard him yelling. He's like, "I am the Hokage of Austin, Texas." I was like, "We don't got that."
What's Hokage?
That's just like the president, and it's like anime president. I thought you guys.
He was anime homeless.
He was anime homeless. He was anime homeless. Yeah.
See, look, if I could get him a portable DVD player, that'd be nice.
Yeah, just bless him.
Just some Naruto.
A box set.
Just like here. You'll save his life. He'll be plugged into that wall for at least a week.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, again, it's like, what do you do with those guys? I've heard before, you put them in the apartment, and it's like. A lot of them OD. No one's there to find them. That's not good.
You ever think about work camps?
Like, what do you? I mean, I'm all for it. But like, how would you do that?
I mean, like,
you gotta do farms. If you did farms, that way it's like, yo, you guys can.
What if all the homeless people worked for Amazon?
A lot of packages aren't showing up.
They're Amazon's nemesis, dude. They go around. Yeah, you can't give it because you can't. They cannot have any response. That's a problem. They can't bear any, and it's like I'm not coming down on them. I'm saying they literally like that's kind of the issue. Yeah, a lot of them at least cannot just to due to whatever can't bear.
Or some don't want to. Like the encampment that was near me, they cleared it out. They put a fence up. It's gone completely now. But when it was there, I guess social services would come there like every day and be like, "Hey, we got a place for you guys," and they'd be like, nah, this is
Get out of here.
This is what we want.
Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, exactly.
You can't do drugs and have smelly orgies in this.
Ooh.
Well, if you think about it, if someone's just gonna like trap you and fucking give you all these rules, it's like, yeah, it's not gonna be that. I mean, I guess the comfort of being indoors would be kind of nice, but it's like, bro,
I didn't know about the hobo orgies.
There's gotta be hobo orgies.
Yeah, it's probably sick.
Either that or very possessive about your woman.
I don't know, man. I don't think they have orgies, dude. I think it's like more like brutal, quiet rapes and if I'm being honest, I don't think there's like you would imagine.
Yeah, you would hope.
But I don't think there's like them like like candles and being like,
yeah. I didn't think it would be
polyamorous relationship.
I imagine like that the orgy from those animals in South Park where it was just nuts and they would just start going at it and then.
No, because I think it's like, if you're a woman, you're not just going to like, that's your bread and butter, bro. You're not going to be just spreading it around.
Unless you're homeless.
What do you mean?
I
feel like they might live by animal rules. Just like you.
If you're a lady and you're homeless, you're already a failure.
These are all new
women
opinions.
should never be homeless.
True.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you.
If a woman's homeless?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's like extra diabolical. Like a guy being homeless, you're like, yeah, I get it. Like, we got enough dicks out here. Got to make some money. But yeah, if you're, I don't know. I guess so. Maybe so. I don't know. Maybe that's just where their heart is, dude.
In the streets.
Heart's in the streets. Yeah, it is extra sad when ladies are homeless. I never really, I thought about it, but never really considered the fact that, like, yeah, dude, the lady has nowhere. But a lot of homeless people, they do, like, a lot of off and on action. You get, not a lot of people are like, you literally can't do it. Like 365, man, that's.
Yeah, you would die.
Yeah, you're done.
There's a lot of TikToks where people are choosing to be homeless now, where they're doing this like they just make TikToks about them being homeless, living in their tents, and then they make all the money off of TikTok, and they go to a hotel sometimes, and then they're homeless again. It's a real weird cycle.
Yeah, that's just like a there's like the kind of upper crust of the bums who are like college educated. There's a lot of people who like tour just like with bands and do drugs, and they'll be like, we'll be homeless for a little bit, then catch a train to Cincinnati and chill there.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like smart enough to like make it work for them. But I don't know. I used to get mad when I was younger when I would see like there's like crust punk kind of like white bums who are big. Excuse me, sir, may I have some change? And you're like, dude, use an excuse me. No,
get your life together. Give me this dog.
Yeah, give me. A guy hit me with a puppy last night, just a brand new puppy, and I'm like, damn, nice dog. And he's like, could I have some money? I was like, no. So that's a credit. There's an ATM machine right in there. It's like, I know how ATM machines work, bro. I'm not.
Peace.
Yeah, it sucks. The fact that no one carries cash is crushing them.
Yeah. I was leaving Sunset, and I said to the dude who's asked me for money leaving there, I was like, I don't got no cash on me. He goes, you got Cash App? And I was like, you got access to Cash App.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like, yeah, that's the problem. It's like, yeah, because if I have like spare bills on me, I'm like, yeah, here you go. But once they're like, yeah, give me your Venmo, I'm like,
You know how to, you got a Venmo, you know how to hustle.
Like, yeah, you have a phone.
Yeah.
You have a phone with working internet. Like, it's
true.
Well, that might be the government.
Got to be the bomber phone.
Yeah, but Daddy's taking that away.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He's taking the bomber phones away?
Yeah, that was a part of USAID.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Giving everyone a cell phone?
It was just just for poor people.
Yeah.
Just so poor people could talk to each other.
That's cool. just so they can listen.
Just so they can listen. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope they figure it out, but I don't know what they're like. Literally, don't know what they're going to do for those guys.
It's weird how they figure it out when they want to, though. During South by, there was none of them around here, and it was just like they were like, we can't. Whatever it was during that time, they were like, you're going to make us look bad, and then they're like, all right.
Well, I mean, the thing too is like, if you're an adult, unless you're like genuinely, there's like you divide it. Like, there's people who are mentally like for real, like gone. Like there's nothing. You can't sit down. You cannot reason with them. It's like almost involuntary at that point.
Yeah.
Then if there's a guy who's like, I don't want to work, it's just like, and you might die of tuberculosis. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you do have to bear some responsibility for yourself. I'm not trying to be like a dick or be like, fuck them, but it's like, there is a fine line, because it is like, if you're a dude and you're like, I don't know how many homeless people this is genuinely their situation, but if you just like are like, I don't know if there's any of them that are just voluntarily like, I'm gonna lay on the ground, because it would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt,
we thought we saw. Was that me and you that we thought we saw a dead guy there?
Oh yeah, he was just laying on the ground like this,
and he was like pale.
Yeah,
and he was in front of a bar, just like laid out, and people were like, somebody was like trying to nudge him, and he wasn't moving. Then we told the bar, like,
there's an old homeless door knock, just
just right on his belly button.
You want to touch him?
Yeah,
what if I caught it?
And we were like, I think there's a dead guy in front of your bar. The guy came out and started giving them the real shakes. The people who work on 6th Street, they just got a different, like they power through everything.
They're like cowboys. Yeah, they're like cowboys.
Yeah.
It's like, you got to really.
It's just like people working zoos.
Yeah.
I mean, that is like the brutal truth of it. It's like, again, like that lady last night, like, I know his name. It's like, dude, if he's like right out front of your door when you open it, you're going to be like, duh.
Yeah.
So it's like, people don't want to see people just not up like that. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're just so not up. And it's like,
it is a bummer too, for real.
It's a bummer.
I feel like I was trying to sound shitty to the guy I used to be cool with. Also, he's not a friend. It's been 17 years.
He's off your top 8.
Yeah. He wouldn't be in my top 100 right now.
I think the one thing we all can agree on is that for us to fix this problem will cost $200 million.
You think?
It'll cost more.
I mean, for us. Like for us to fix it here, it would
that's
cost
the
$200 million.
sweetest hustle, dude. Homeless support nonprofits are the tightest hustle ever.
Is that a thing people do?
Oh yeah, dude. You could start a nonprofit tomorrow and just go out and like check in with them, and then you'll have some government agency give you like your nonprofit that you draw like $100,000 a year from.
Yeah,
like $200 every time you like sit down with a checklist and like, do you have any bottles of water? Do you have clean needles? And it's like, bang, that's $200.
That's crazy.
And you just hire fucking college interns. They work for free. It's kind of nonprofit space is.
What if,
don't get me started on it.
What if you like? Well, okay, you make this nonprofit, then you hire one of the homeless guys to do it, but you give him money off the record.
Okay.
So it looks like because that's how they like to receive money. They don't
want to pay taxes.
They don't want to pay taxes. They don't want a new crime.
No,
and they can't write off the depreciation of their house.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from a purely accounting standpoint. I don't think they'd be. I think their tax bracket would be 0, but I'd imagine they want that cash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Give them the cash. You go. Give me 10 homeless guys. You made what's that? 200 times 10, 2 G's, $50, 2 G's.
Yeah, you break them off.
Yeah.
Go tell your friends. I'm gonna give you some of Pure Life Aquafina waters that have been sitting in like a sunny, warm warehouse for 6 years.
The least refreshing water.
Dude, it's literally like toothbrush, hand sanitizer, water bottles, and like, how you doing, champ? And then you just move on. I know people used to do this, and it's like those companies get paid, bro.
Yeah.
And you're technically a nonprofit because you are getting a salary personally, and your entity is not deriving a profit, so to speak.
That's
dude, that's the thing too. Everyone's mad about like the Doge stuff, and it's like, bro, we could use a hard crackdown on government spending.
That's the thing, though. They're not going after the stuff.
What do you mean?
They're going after all the like I don't want to say science because not all of it is science, but some of it is weird science. Like they figured out Ozempic from sloth glands. You know.
What's that? So what?
Like it's like
are they cracking down on that or something?
Well, there was one thing they were like, why
also,
do we have
so
to research?
funny? All the women are just getting like sloth sloth juice. It does slow down. That's how all that stuff works.
I believe it's sloths.
That's how it works. So it slows your digestion
Yeah.
down. So that's all it does. All that Ozempic shit does. And maybe I don't know something.
It slows it down and it congeals the toxins.
It's the venom from Gila monster.
That's close. No.
I believe Slav's like, yeah, makes total sense. So it's Gila
monster
venom.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have noticed that if they didn't have one of those weird research grants where it's like, study the saliva of a Gila monster.
Dude, those pharmaceutical companies have their own money. They can, trust me, they can figure that shit out. They don't need. They can figure that out. They're pure. They have billions of dollars.
Yeah, but none of
they can suck the juice out of Gila monsters, nematodes.
None of the ID stuff that got taken away was pharmaceutical stuff. It was all like civilian programs across over there.
I honestly think the truth, from my perspective, the truth of it is, you see like a snippet in the news. So there's probably some stuff people say, hey, we need that. And there's probably a lot. If you looked at that list, it'd be a giant sheet of paper with like 10,000 pages that people are cherry picking from.
I also saw another thing that said they actually didn't cut as much as they said.
Well, fair enough. But here's the thing: if you're, these government people, it's a gravy train, dude.
Yeah.
So if you got the gravy train going, and you have like a high up organization getting millions of dollars that's funneling from taxpayers and not really doing anything that people want you to do, and besides kind of enriching yourself, the first thing you're going to do is find like a thing, be like, they're actually cutting off money for. It's like, dude, I don't know. It's like the gravy train's getting attacked.
If that condoms in Afghanistan thing is real, get rid of that.
Condoms in Afghanistan?
Yeah, let them make their jihadi babies. But
yeah, was that thing? But again, it's like it could be one of those things where it's like we're doing sex ed, we're bringing it here. There's no one's holding you up for results. At least from I have a minimal thing, but you can have the shittiest, ineffective organization receiving more. It's all about the grants and the relationships. This happened in fucking Japan.
But I would say, to be fair, everybody does want to come here because of the things we have dropped, like culturally and like our programs that expand our reach, our cultural reach.
What you mean?
Like everywhere. Most countries, people want to come here. They're like the American dream, the American freedom, golden roads,
Yeah. What the fuck's that got to do with some fat fucking social worker making 150 grand a year?
Our propaganda works.
We're still going to propagandize.
We're propagandizing each other right now.
Jesus Christ, you're propagandizing me right now. I'm for it, man. At least just see what happens, man. Just see what happens, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. What you mean with the Doge stuff? Just see what happens. That's how. What happens. That's what I feel. Plus, I got a little Doge. I love to see it work out.
It's only 17 cents.
Oh, you got the Doge?
I know.
It went down. It went down by more than half.
But it went up a lot because of the originally.
The Doge coin?
Yeah.
What's that got? So there's a coin associated with it?
It's been around for forever, and Elon just used to hype it up. It was a meme coin and shit.
Yeah.
And Elon hyped it up, and then it would he would tweet about it. It would jump up, and then he was always making it grow. I got it just once because it was on the Robinhood app, and I had I would put $1 in every now and again just because it was there, and I was like, fuck it. And then it went from being under 0.00003 of a penny to being worth what's you said 17 cents now.
17 cents now.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Yeah, and I had $30 of it when it was nothing, and
Let's
now
go.
it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. So.
You're rich.
I'm not rich, but it was
$1,000.
$1,000.
That's fucking sick.
From $30. I was like, yes.
That's kind of tight.
At one point, I had it way higher, and then it went away.
Is that why you support Doge so much?
That's literally why I support. It's very selfish interest.
Mm-hmm. You shouldn't be in politics.
I'm not.
Wait, maybe you should be in politics
because how
you
much
don't care and you're not in it right now.
I mean, that is devastating when you see especially with taxes. It's the government takes a lot, and then you're like, all right, what am I getting? You turn on the TV and you're like, these are the people.
Yeah,
they're so I'm not being a dick, but it's why? Why is that? Why can't we have any normal people in that one job?
Yeah,
is the job that corruptive, or is it just the types of people who?
I don't think it's the job again. I think it's we're skipping out on the real problem, and I think it's the corporate overlords.
Yeah, true.
That's the actual problem. It's not the politics. It's the guys influencing them, the guys influencing us.
I think also,
and then the guys with all the money. They have all the three things.
Yeah,
I think too. True. If you're the personality type that you want to get into politics, you probably have the personality type where you've already thought of all the other shit that we complain about, and you're like, no, I want in on that. And that's what you dive into. It's
that's true. It is to have of all the things that can appeal to you as a younger person. Be like, I want to be on Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
Pass laws about bus lanes.
That's a weird dream to have as a kid.
Yeah. Did you ever meet a politician? Not even a high level politician, just a guy running for city stuff.
It's like a mayor.
Yeah, dude. They're
a beach town mayor. Those guys fucking party.
Beach town mayors are sick.
Beach town mayors are cool.
That's fucking nasty, actually. That's sick. I met a young guy one time who was a young gunner trying to get into politics a long, long time ago. I remember just thinking damn, this is fucking freaking me out.
Yeah.
He had that personality, that stern shake, look you in the eyes too long.
Yeah. It's just but whatever. People have their thing.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, it's probably always been the case, and I think you're right too. It's one of those things where you get in, and it's like, you like, I would do this and that. It's like, bro, wait till Nestle pulls you aside. They're like, bro, shut the fuck up.
We actually own water. You can't drink it anymore.
You go home. This is none of the spigots work anymore. Oh shit!
Yeah, and
all your bottled waters are empty.
Well, it's also like if you start getting like, if say like, if you guys ran for politics and started getting a buzz, there would be like, you'd have like 7 or 8 people just in your sphere, like Machiavellianly kind of planning against you, and like it's got to be shit like that all the time.
Yeah.
So
there's somebody always coming for your job.
Yeah, because imagine you're like running for, and it's like. Local politicians don't get paid much. They're trying to get like the benefits in advance and move up. And it's like, if you're trying to be a politician and you lose, it's got to be like, what then?
Yeah.
The fuck do you do?
Local politicians don't get paid much, but I do think they do like little shit.
Big time.
Yeah.
If you get in charge of who gets to pave the roads and shit, it's like, dude, that's so much money.
There was this lady in Jersey City when I was living there, like the year before I left, for 2 years.
Worst policy.
She did like a.
Really?
You said worst what?
Worst
politics,
like government, like ever. It takes so long to get shit done. All right,
yeah, there was this lady. She did like a clear hit and run, like texting and driving, like it's on camera. She hit some dude with her, like a biker with her car. Which I mean, she did what we all kind of want to do sometimes, but blasted through him, never stopped. They got her for it, and then they started like digging into all of the shit. She never got in trouble for that hit and run either, I think, but they started digging into her like information or whatever, and then they found out she was like living in housing that was supposed to be for families who made like under $60,000 a year or something, and who her and her husband were both making like 70, 80 or something, but then living in a house that's meant for people who aren't making that much, and just
people don't realize. That's the thing too. You don't realize, like, even in Philly, like if you're like a city council person, which is like, it's like the start. There's like, I think like there's ward lead. I think technically it starts at the block captain. Block captain is like a unofficial position. Then you have ward leaders, city council. If you're in city council, like say like, you're in like where I used to live in Fairmount, there's like, lots that the city owns that you can then be like, yeah, we can sell. We've all decided that we actually can sell this one, but it's like you can work with a real estate investor. And like that's like one of those weird little things you're not thinking of. You have a bunch of vacant lots in like the hood, nobody cares, and then you're like, we're doing a new program, and then you've just sold. You've literally an investor was like, yo, we want to buy these, and you've just started a new program. Yeah, you get a kickback or like a stake and like some weird LLC, and nobody fucking follows that shit.
No one's looking
until it's too late. Then you're just a top politician. You have $25 million, and you're just like. Well, what do you expect?
If it doesn't become national news, you can wait everything out.
I would do this if I was a that's the thing too. I got to admit, if I was a local politician, I'd be so grubby on.
Yeah.
I'd be so grubby on land.
I would try not to.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I would try not to. But the second it's like you fall like you just fall into it. Like I can do what?
Well, then they hit you with like, we have plans. We're gonna beautify. They use all these terms and shit, and then it's just like you're like, yeah, this would be cool. And then you get maybe your name on one of the parks, and you're like.
I am a nice guy. I should do, but even though it's really back in your mind, you're doing some fucked up shit.
Colgate's about to hit you with a $50,000 grant.
Here's the thing:
business.
What if it's not even fucked up? Like if you go to Kensington and somebody gets paid off making that place nicer, and then I mean, I don't know where the bros are gonna go, but it's like, 10 years from now, they'll be like, damn, that's fucking sick. This place rules.
We should send all the bros to Wyoming.
That would be tough.
Just ruin Wyoming
because there's nothing out there. Kanye West, send them to Kanye West's house.
for every off the wall tweet, one homeless guy pops up with a 4,000 acre ranch.
That would stop the tweets. Actually,
I bet he'd have like a fucking he'd have an army of homeless by the end of it.
Or he'd have them in the choir.
Yeah.
He'd have the biggest choir of all time.
He's like, I gave y'all shoes and shirts. Look at these fresh Sean John and leather KKK fits.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, if someone could mobilize those guys, you could I mean, I guess how many are there? I don't even know if you.
There's gotta be. I want to say 1 million, but that seems a lot. But there's gotta be 1 million.
Yeah, Google how many people. Because there's like those people who are like kind of in between homeless, where they like crash.
Yeah,
Approximately 771,000.
Okay, so it's almost at $1 million.
I don't care until it's 1 million. Let's get these numbers up.
So before you lead the army.
Yeah.
It'd be a tough. It'd be a truly ragtag group though. That'd be a real motley crew.
There's no organization.
We're a real. I love old men when they go. We're a real motley crew. Old men love. They have like 4 guys working with them. They love going. We're a real motley crew. We're a bunch of ragtag renegades. There's an insurance office. Just the boss is cheating on his wife. He's like, we're a real motley crew. We get drunk at TGI Fridays, and I get a hand job from prostitutes.
It increased 18% from 2023 to 2024.
Damn. Holy shit.
What the fuck happened?
That's almost about as many pedophiles. Like, what videos?
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, true.
That's pretty high. It's just slightly higher than that.
18% is not good.
No.
That's not good. 18% in 1 year.
1 year is nuts.
Damn, if you think about it, okay, so.
You're trying to leave it for Trump?
No, dude. Eggs went up, and then people were like, I can't afford eggs. I can't afford a house.
Oh, true. I forgot about the economy.
That is funny. People are like, why are the eggs going down? Lower the fucking eggs.
It's always the eggs.
Bro, there's like for real egg shortages. You go to the grocery store, there's no fucking eggs.
Really?
Yeah, it's happened to me a couple times. There's no eggs, and you know.
Because they had to burn down, like, did they burn down?
That bird flu shit, yeah.
Yeah, they burned down a couple chicken farms, like on the East Coast.
Dang. Who, Kanye?
Yeah.
Kanye burned them down?
He was
Yeah,
furious.
because it was like a bird flu or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't worried about it.
Dude. Ain't nothing wrong with no bird flu.
Yeah, I thought all the bad stuff lives on the shell of the egg.
Actually, I think there was like a human that caught bird flu too from this stuff.
Now, can you even get bird flu from eggs?
No,
That feels like
know.
you can't.
I think you can get it. You know, you can get it from their shit.
Okay.
So when bird shit, I used to work in a highly pigeon shit rich environment for a while. Like it was just clouds of pigeon shit. You would drop a section. I was doing demolition. You would drop a drop ceiling, and then you would literally this room would just be like looked like smoke. Dried pigeon shit. And when bird shit's dry, it actually the viruses and bacteria are in it. Like they need water to like kind of like activate. Yeah. So the problem is it's like dry and you can touch it. It doesn't bother you. But as soon as it enters your body, you have water in your body and then it'll start like to proliferate. I breathed in like so much pigeon shit for like months. I didn't get any bird flu. It's fucking bullshit, dude. I was when somebody explained that to me, I was so scared the whole time. I was like just literally moving through just a fucking clouds of pigeons. Yeah, you have those like paper masks on, but it's like summertime, it's hot. You're gonna fucking pull that thing down.
Yeah, like fuck it, I'll die. I'll die to not feel this right now.
Those fucking masks suck so bad.
Yeah.
Have you ever worn one of those like
Big
all
white
day?
ones?
Yes,
Yeah.
all day and worked.
Yeah,
It's
not all day.
Fucking, and then when you have to wear like if you do something like lead, when you're like removing lead paint or asbestos, you have to wear those like giant ones that like the Fallout guys, like the filters.
Yeah.
Dude, those things, it's literally a strain on your heart because you're like, every breath you're going, and you got to breathe in.
Oh, they're not
more.
like easy breathing? I thought you just heard it.
No, you're filtering air, so you're getting less oxygen technically through, I think, through every fucking breath.
Sounds right to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I looked it up. I was such a psycho about all this shit. I was like, I'm going to fucking die.
Yeah.
You would have to like cut Freon. You cut a Freon line, that's blasting on you.
Yeah,
Boy, demolition sucks, dude. It's like, it is truly, it's definitely
it's man's work.
Yeah, but it's like you're going, and all the dudes who do it are like, I don't give a fuck, and they're just breathing in the worst shit possible all day long. Like concrete, if you breathe in concrete, that's bad for you. Silicates, if you look at the actual, I know asbestos, if you look at the, like, not molecule, like a chunk of it, basically, like a fine particle, it's like a little barbed fucking spike, and they just scar your lungs. And concrete, silicates do the same thing. If you breathe in concrete dust all the time, it just fucks your lungs up.
Beast.
But everyone's gonna call me a bitch. Everyone who does is like, shut up, pussy.
I mean, he lived there, done it though.
Yeah, you've been there, done that.
I was Zoolander, bro. I was Zoolander on the job. I did it for a couple of years. Every time I talk about doing demolition, I'm like another 3. I'm like, I think I did it for like 8 years. It's like 2 years, maybe.
Yeah.
I did it for like 8 years, bro.
2 years is still a wreck on your body.
Did it my whole life. That's why I have gray hair. Let me break the, which wall is that? The 4th or the 3rd or the 5th?
I think it's the fourth.
Fourth wall. Let me break the 4th wall and tell the viewers at home. Let Shane fly high, dude. He's gone one more week. He's got to do Radio City Music Hall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What a fucking victim. Give him a week off, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so stressful.
Dude, it was crazy.
I went back and was like, just saw the setup and was in like his dressing room like before he did the dress rehearsal, and I was just like, dude, my head would explode. There's fucking 80 people just like moving stuff around.
Yeah.
Just injecting adrenochrome into Shane before he goes on stage.
What a nasty little fuck. Why are you insinuating that he's now part of like the Illuminati? I don't know. You're nasty, bro.
Forgive me, we miss you, Shane.
We have the nastiest team. Lemaire, absolute. You got your crazy absolute cutest. I'm jubilant.
sorry.
I'm celebrating. I'm literally speaking in celebration.
Yeah.
Judas.
I'm the Black Messiah.
No way.
You're Judas and I'm the Black Messiah.
Dude, it was for real. It was nerve-wracking to witness just the sheer amount of people.
Yeah.
They're working on it, and then it's like, well, I better not fuck this up for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary.
And for myself, that was a
Yeah.
lot of pressure. The liberal intelligentsia wanted nothing more than for him to flounder and fail. They try to fucking recreate reality and be like,
Yeah.
oh, he failed.
No, yeah.
It's like, no, he didn't. I was
No.
there. I was in the room. They're writing articles. An article came out.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Hollywood Reporter.
No, Yahoo News.
Yahoo News.
Fucking AI Indian chatbots over at Yahoo News had an astute analysis on the situation. No, they came out with an article like right away afterwards, like
Yeah.
bombed. And then I'm like, all right, Yahoo News. It's all fucking probably
Yeah.
AI at this point. It's probably not
It's
a person in the
definitely
office.
AI.
Yeah.
No guys
Just
at all.
one lone computer blinking in a dark office.
Beep.
Dude, but then NPR.
NPR.
NPR came out maybe that night or a day later.
Are
Being
you talking
like,
about the National Pussy Ass Radio?
yeah, dude, National Pussy Ass Radio. It's the official news source for dudes in their 30s who can't achieve erections. That's what NPR is. Not even like you. It's not even about like I'm talking gay guys who can't get hard for gay guys. I'm talking about heteros.
Yeah.
Maybe who can't get hard, who can't get hard for women. It's not even a sexual thing. It's just lacking the vital spark in your
Yeah.
soul that God gave you because
Yeah.
you've been such a pussy. He was like, yeah, I'll take that back.
Yeah.
That's what NPR's for. And they came out and for real were like, he bummed. They were like, he's not even good. And it's like, dude, I was in the room.
Yeah.
Dude, it's one, if he for real like went up and kind of bombed, I'd be like, okay. I was
Yeah.
in the room.
Yeah.
People were having a great time. He kind of crushed.
Yeah. It was perfect.
Exactly. Because I was
Yeah.
sitting there going like, okay, awesome. Great.
Yeah.
Now you have to worry about that anymore. And like
Yeah.
a guy who wasn't there, I'm assuming, was just like, but he said the crowd wasn't having fun. It's like, dude, it's a comedic device, you fucking nitwit. Go take this, dude. It's like, try to get hard and then go back to writing articles.
Dude, I didn't know when you lose your soul, God takes your boners. I
Oh,
didn't
he
know
does,
that.
dude. God takes your boners
Sell
away
your
from you.
soul and your boner. Live poetry.
The harder you are, the more God loves you. Oh, the liberal intelligentsia has such a problem with erection.
Intelligence,
Dude, for real. But it's been funny watching their opinions start to evolve now. So now they're like, headline, maybe he didn't bomb and like did pretty good, but it's still slightly problematic, but also slightly good in a paradoxical way. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, dude. You guys just fucking give it up. Just be like, yeah, we were kind of pussies for a while.
Yeah.
No big deal. Just give it up.
Yeah.
Let
Just
it
be like,
go.
yeah, the shit was fucking good. It ruled. Maybe we've been kind of listening to our girlfriends too much for the past 4 years. Maybe we can scale back on that a little.
Maybe the bitch isn't always right, dude. Maybe the bitch
Heard
is
that.
wrong.
Casey Rocket, what the fuck is up, dude?
Hello.
Casey
Sorry.
Rocket, dude.
Hey, Casey.
No, man, dude. I mean, this is high level meta analysis of the news and stuff. It's no big deal.
Little above my pay grade. Yeah, very smart. I saw somebody sent me an article yesterday, and I'm not even remotely famous. And it says, "Is Casey Rocket schizophrenic?" you can Google it. It's a celebrity news site. I'm a door guy at the mothership. Like,
In the
it's
liberal
Casey Rocket.
intelligence.
They're asking if you're schizophrenic.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, there's like
That's definitely not it.
SCHIZOPHRENIC.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Sorry, not to have a big old spelling bee on you guys.
Yeah, there we go.
Casey Rocket disability.
Casey
Who
Rocket
said schizophrenia is a
disability.
disability?
I know.
It's a
Well, they keep
superpower.
Yeah,
they
it's
keep
my
referring
superpower.
to it
Oh,
as
this
a
is
disability.
this is like an AI Indian guy website.
I thought they were going to say is Sal schizophrenic. I thought it was just
Mormon.
everybody being
Is he
schizophrenic.
Mormon?
Yeah.
Pretty concerning.
Oh, they're worried about your health.
Yeah, I know. But they give me a clean bill at the end, so it's good to have that in writing.
He came out and had you do a presidential fitness test. He's like, he's good.
His hearing is remarkable. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. You get these like, my wife will have these like AI blogger articles about her, and it's like her husband lives in New Jersey, and it's like, dude, you're totally off.
Yeah.
They're fake. But this is not the liberal intelligentsia.
No, it's totally AI. It's written really funny. It's like
I like the not even paragraphs, just sentences.
Yeah. Why
It's
does
unconventional. It sounds fueled with curiosity about case. What is so unconventional? What are they saying? Why are they saying?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, they seem pretty shocked about it.
talk about the crab man, dude?
I don't see that and see schizophrenic off that.
No.
Either.
But again, we can appreciate the.
Maybe,
here,
dude.
though.
Maybe.
That's a
that
good
black
photo.
rabbit.
That's a good photo. That's a good photo.
I know, and they call me Casey Rocky too. They give me a cute little nickname under the picture, Casey Rocky.
Why does
cute.
why does AI write sentences like Indian guys learning English?
I think those realms
creative.
combine. I think they're actually we're using AI right now to replace Indian guys.
Yeah.
So that,
Dude, literally.
I'm not afraid of AI at all. I was talking to Duncan Trussell about it last night. He brings up a good point that it's like there's this, I forget what it's called. There's this new AI where you can be like,
Sora.
What's it called?
It's called Sora. What, the video?
George Soros?
No, George Soros. Yeah.
That's what Sean would have said. He's a nasty little fucking
I'm sorry. Okay.
right-wing troll, dude. Not a right-wing troll. Just kidding. Just kidding. But no, yeah, you can just be like, show me Lemaire begging for mercy after absolutely betraying me. But you can describe it. You can like describe a scene and have like it populated with people. But dude, everyone's like, that's gonna take everything over. It's like I really don't think so.
No.
It'll like take over like stupid little stuff here and there. But if everyone starts using it, it's gonna look the same.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's gonna,
don't sleep on human creativity.
no, dude.
It's for real. It's like it's not going to be replaced by a fucking machine.
No, we're
Hate
gonna.
to break it to you.
I feel like we're gonna start drawing on walls again and just using that to animate with light. You know,
I don't think we'll do that. I don't think we'll do that. But
You never seen that, dude? Back in the day,
cave
cavemen,
paintings?
They used to. They could.
You're gonna get back in the day on cave paintings?
They could animate cave paintings. Like they just like flash fire.
Oh, like
over it,
like the flip. Like a guy doing. I tried to do one of
great.
those guy doing a somersaults in like the corners of a notebook for my daughter the other day.
Yeah.
Totally failed, and she's like, "What is that? What is that?" And I was like, "He's supposed to do a flip. You keep fuck. I got to space him
Just a guy
apart.
standing up over and over again.
Not even that.
He's on squats.
You got to put pages between the pictures. I didn't realize you can't put them on. You got to put like a guy 10 pages, a guy 10 pages. 'Cause otherwise, there's no like fanning action. It was just like
Yeah.
stick man doing a somersault.
Yeah. He skipped all the middle tweens.
Yeah, but either way, that was my analysis of the of entertainment news because I was for real. It was kind of jarring to be like, damn, you guys are just like, I mean,
Yeah, that
fake
hurt
news.
my feelings. I hope.
It wasn't even like a.
change feelings.
I mean, I'm
I know
sure
his
if you read
ironclad.
negative shit about yourself, it sucks.
Kinda.
But the problem was like, dude, it went fantastic, and I'm swear to God, I'm
It
not
was
just saying
awesome, yeah.
that. It's just weird to be like to use that terminology and to back it up with like, he pointed out the fact that people weren't enjoying the show. It's like, have you ever seen fucking stand up before?
Yeah.
If you point out the fact that one lady's making a sourpuss, it doesn't mean it's just a funny thing to add onto a thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, if we got to get these guys hard again, man.
Can't get him some Cialis.
No, not Cialis. It has to be achieved
Natural.
naturally, dude. Stop with these fucking artificial shortcuts, bro. I'm so sick of it.
Man,
Casey,
I'm a
how do you
cheater.
feel about that?
Artificial
How hard?
shortcuts?
Yeah, how hard are you getting?
Just thinking about it?
Yeah.
Just thinking about it gets me a little bit. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Damn, dude, you are schizophrenic.
Look, if you guys want me hard, it gets me hard. The mere thought of y'all thinking about that gets me a little bit hard.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why you're a creative genius,
Thank you guys so
dude.
much.
So what is your deal? I know you are a rising star in the Austin comedy scene. Take me back to the origins, dude. Because I remember on Kill Tony, that's when we talked.
Yeah.
And it was a fun talk because I was asking you about obviously the fucking
Crabman's?
the crab man, and then your story into it was. Have you ever talked about that before? Like
No,
the
I'd
origin
never
of the
talked
crab man.
about that. Yeah. I kind of regretted it. I felt like
Why?
What is?
Did he
the largest?
demystify
Yeah,
a
I
magician?
felt it was a bit demystifying. Yeah,
I don't think so. I think it was the funniest explanation for the crab man possibly.
I guess
Of robo tripping and then studying your friend and stealing it from him.
I guess that, yeah, for sure. That's pretty, it's hard not to be yourself. So, yeah, if it was something else like, oh, I was sitting in a think tank and I thought of the Crabman, that would be a little demystifying. Yeah, me and my friend were tripping on Robitussin.
Yeah, I think it deepens the mystery.
Because it came from somewhere artificial. Yes.
DXM?
DXM.
But it opened up, I think it opened you up to another portal.
I think it did too. My buddy took we all drank a bunch of Tuss and it turned his skin all red. He had some sort of allergic reaction.
Was it cherry tuss?
Yeah. Yeah, he got like kind of like Willy Wonka, like you're turning violet. But it was, cherry apple red Tuss.
You're turning cherry crap, man.
What? Yeah. Who? So it turned him all red, and we were all like kind of staring at him, like, "Is he red, or am I just like thinking he's red?" And we're like, "Yo, Tommy, like you look pretty red, dude. Like I think something's wrong." And he was like, "Oh, red," and he started like kind of being like, "I'm in a crab hut or something," and we really liked that. So we all
That's a good way to handle like a serious potential health problem.
grab it off.
Red crab. I like my arteries have just fucking burst. So how does I'm always curious about this. I've never personally robo tripped. Like, take me through that. Like, how much tuss do you got to drink to start tripping?
Beginner's dose, probably just 4 ounces at the beginning. But then you quickly get a Tuss tolerance. So like a TT Tuss tol, and you get up to 8 ounces. So
How many
8
times
ounces
have you
full on.
robo tripped?
Oh yeah, hundreds.
What?
Yeah, for sure. I was really into it for a very brief period, but I was super into it. So like from the age of 14 to 15, I would do it like every other day or something. Yeah.
I tried the bottle of Tuss like 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why'd you do it?
I just
good?
wanted to see what it felt like.
What happened?
I just laid on the couch, was like, whoa, I'm moving in slow motion.
Yeah, everything goes really slow.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's kind of cool. It's like that drug from Judge Dredd where everyone goes real slow.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight. Did you ever get caught drinking tuss? Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
were a young buck to be sipping tuss. So what was your mama? Was it your mom? Like, give me the origin story. I don't want to unwrap the mystery. I don't want to unwrap the mystery. But how'd you get into drinking tuss? Were you hanging with the wrong crowd?
Yeah, so that's hanging at the CVS. I could have been anything.
How'd you fall into the street life?
My best friend when we were in like 7th grade, his dad, his name was Gary, and
Nice.
Shout out Gary, dude.
Shout out Gary. He's not alive, but he would.
In heaven.
I don't think he's in heaven either, but 2 no's in a row. But it's actually turned out to be a pretty questionable character, believe it or not. But
Scary Gary.
I know the story isn't trending that way, but yeah, he would. We were like hanging out with him. He would like let us like smoke weed and stuff. He was like a cool dad. And one day we were in the car or something, going somewhere, some pivotal moment, and he was like, "You boys should try this." And he gave us he let us split an 8 ounce of Robitussin.
What?
Yeah, not a great dad move, but he was the coolest. He was from Boston, and he would tell us about seeing AC/DC. It's like all he would talk about was AC/DC. He was the coolest. For real.
I'm kind of jealous of those dudes who get hung on a mental loop. How old was this guy? Like in his 30s, 40s?
Probably in his 40s. Yeah, it was all Angus Young all the time. Like,
I love
used to
that,
wear
man.
boxer shorts and a cool suit.
There's, you forget. There's a lot of dudes whose minds just stop at adulthood and they just think of one sweet thing for the rest of their lives. It's like, bro, fucking, did you see the LPGA? And it's just every time you see them, it's like,
PGA.
or whatever. Is that the girls' golf?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
No.
The PGA.
It's
yeah.
hilarious to be obsessed with the LGPA.
The LGBTA. It's about to be the LGBTA.
Yeah,
A dude is coming to go dominate. It's already got
There's
it.
already-
We talked about it a couple weeks ago.
We did talk about. All
Yeah.
right. My bad. I've been actually leaning on the tuss pretty hard.
Yeah, it's like an old guy that got boobs and he you'd hit the ball like 300 yards.
Is he got fat titties or like little?
He's got fat titties, but he still kind of looks like an old man everywhere else. And he wears like polo shirts and hits from the closer tees because he's got.
So he's got the puppies in the polo shirt.
Titties.
Dude, he got the puppies in the polo.
He's got those polo.
That'd be fun. I'm picturing who was the guy Doc Holliday from Back to the Future with fat tits, just crushing drives.
Chris Elliott, not Chris Elliott, Christopher Lloyd.
What do you say?
Yeah. So
What are you talking about? It's a fucking babe, dude.
Okay.
Dude, that is a golf 10. That's a women's golf 10.
She doesn't look that old. She looks beautiful.
So Casey,
forgive me, sorry.
So that's kind of sweet.
Dude, your standards are way too high.
I know. Sorry.
It is time golf crushed noisy trans ideology with some common sense. I don't know. I guess he stands on let the natty ladies golf. Yo, what do you think about that little picture, bro?
Which one?
All right, I'm not gonna dig
It's
into
not
this.
dude. Yeah,
Let's not dig into this. We're better than this.
Yeah. What are we, liberal intelligentsia?
No, the liberal intelligentsia would have been like, well, never mind, next thing. I don't necessarily want to. I mean, what even is golf? It started as a, yeah. They don't really talk about, that's the one thing they really don't talk about a lot.
What?
At least I don't see it. Like, I haven't seen like a hot liberal intelligentsia op-ed on like trans women crushing women's sports.
Yeah.
I don't see it a lot. You know, that's one they kind of, in my opinion, they kind of sit out, or I don't know how they would spin that.
Yeah.
How would you spin that as liberal intelligentsia?
To say that it's good, right? That's
Trans.
what you're saying? Like, how would I say that's good?
I know. Yeah. How would you say, like, or what would your take? Sometimes they go
I'd
slightly
probably
like,
just lie.
Like trans dominates sports.
yeah.
It's like, just like trans children dominate kids sports. Like you gotta like start real.
I would go like sports are just like a reenactment of war, so it's about time.
We got the trans in the war.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair,
something
dude.
like that. Either way, I don't want to devolve this with politics. I apologize. That's really my fault. So Casey, you're hanging out with his father.
Oh yeah,
Gary.
I forgot.
Scary
So
Gary.
it's actually it's a pretty
He was
crazy
cool, too.
story. He's super cool.
How were his nugs? Was he giving out good nugs, or was it like?
Oh, like the weed?
Was it
Yeah.
Reggie?
Oh, it was probably like dirt weed. He would tell us that he would bury it for 2 years and then he would dig it up and it would I passed this fact along for many years of my life that weed is like only really good if you bury it. And someone's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I was like, oh, Gary didn't tell you? No, who's Gary? Or whatever.
He buried his weed?
Yeah, he'd bury it for 2 years and he would say that they would help the trichomes or some bullshit. But something
They
like-
probably converted to CBN, maybe.
yeah.
What's CBN?
Could
It's
be.
just stuff that makes you sleepy.
Ooh.
I don't know. They usually
Maybe.
sunlight.
I like that.
Sunlight makes Delta 9 trichomes into CBN, but underground action.
I know.
I think he was just smoking like exotic fungi.
He was also so I found out as the years went on, he was addicted to Robitussin. He would drink like several bottles of Robitussin every day.
He
What?
passed along his curse to
He passed
you.
along he bit me at a young age. Yeah. So
Sounds like he did more than that.
no, he didn't.
I was
touch
wondering.
us.
I didn't
He
want to
was
be
cool.
rude, Lemaire. I was wondering if he
I will
sucked your
say
penises after. No, but I don't think he did. He's dead, Lemaire.
there's no
Imagine if you were dead and everyone all they brought up was how you fucked me on Monday. No call, no show. But go on.
How rude.
it's
Crazy.
impossible to have any sort of sexual feeling on Robitussin. So he definitely did not.
Oh, that's kinda
molest
nice.
us, but so it's totally platonic, which is nice.
Nice.
But one time he did watch Girls Gone Wild with us, and we all watched. We didn't jerk off, but we all watched it.
You just
together.
checked it out.
We just checked it out.
On Tuss or not on Tuss?
Not on Tuss, and he kept saying, oh, she's really giving it to her. Like,
Wait,
he
he's
would-
Aussie?
Like, all right, so that sounded English.
The Boston accent.
What does Boston sound like again?
Dude.
Dude.
Oh, he'd go, dude, she's fucking giving it to her, dude. And, so, like, cheering her on, we were like, yeah, it's so cool. But in
So it was
hindsight,
Girls Gone
pretty
Wild,
bad.
Robitussin. This might have been like a Tom Hanks big. He could have been a child trapped in an adult's body. It's crazy. So that's how you got into
Yeah.
the Tuss.
Yeah, and I remember a couple years later, I was in high school and I went over there, and he was like, "Sorry, boys, I can't party with you guys tonight. I got to get some work done." And I go and I walk past his office and he's drinking Robitussin and like typing on the computer. I was like, imagine what he was typing. So funny.
Is it addictive? Is that really, what is it, like dextromorphagon or whatever it's called? Is that stuff really addictive like that?
I don't know. I'm not sure if it is. It could just be how anything is psychologically
Yeah.
addictive, maybe.
What if he just loved being in slow motion?
True.
He was just moving too
Yeah.
fast all the time.
Yeah.
Get stuck in Tuss land.
Slow the hell down.
He was all about it.
That's crazy. So then your Tuss journey continued for like several years.
Yeah, I branched off, and yeah, I did it till I was about 15. And okay, so Gary. So the story takes a sad turn.
I could imagine.
I know it started out pretty cool, but things are looking up. So all right, so my best friend, I won't say his name, but that was his dad, and he went to go pick my best friend up from, I probably shouldn't even talk about it. I'll talk about it vaguely.
Yeah.
But he went to go pick him up from school, and he was covered in scratches, and he had killed his mother.
Whoa.
He had choked her.
Gary?
He had killed her.
Well,
Gary did. But
killed his mama?
She woke up. The ambulance was able to revive her. So then he did like 20 years in prison.
Shit.
Yeah.
He tried to kill his mom. He did a little matricide?
It took a little. It takes a dark turn. Yeah.
Damn.
But he was the coolest guy. I wish he didn't do
Fuck
that.
you, Ma.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay,
But-
I mean, in terms of
Yeah.
demons, it's almost like a relief because that's for sure. Like everyone's mind goes to like,
Yeah.
he was a toucher. If you're like cool dad and giving people, but no, he was trying to party away his desire to
Yeah.
commit the noble act of matricide.
Dude, if he didn't,
Yeah.
if he wasn't on Tussin when he was choking his mom, he would have for sure did it. dude.
True, he was just fucking he was
like,
tempting the beast, putting the beast down.
yeah.
Damn, he was this. That's I'm sorry to hear that. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Sorry you shared.
But then he got out and
He's
he
out?
died. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
He got out. They're trying to send him back, and I think he took his life. So a little bit of a dark tale. Not as funny towards the end, but yeah, he cool guy while it lasted.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's kind of pretty hilarious.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty dark stuff.
The Tuss. Stay off of it.
I know.
Listen, kids. Yeah, stay off it for sure. So what did
Yeah.
you what happened? You're a young man. The Tuss. Like how did you have any like rock and roll moments with your parents? You were like, I'm drinking Tuss, mom and dad, leave me alone. Like did you get caught sipping Tuss at all?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I got kicked out of the 9th grade because we were on Tuss and we were drunk at a football game and we were walking out and we were like clearly like something was like wrong and like, probably going really slowly or something. Like, what's wrong with these dudes?
They hit you with the radar gun. They're like half a mile an hour.
Beat it. Yeah.
So you got caught on the Tuss.
And yeah, it would have been hard to run away for sure. But yeah, so they stopped us and they went through our pockets, and we had just made a CVS run. So you always
Oh, you just linked up with Poppy, dude.
it's like a clown car of
re-up.
like Robitussin and wine bottles and all these things in our pockets. So they kicked us out.
You were sipping the red and the purple.
Sipping the red and the perp, yeah.
Damn.
Mix and match. Yeah. The old Biloxi handshake. Yeah, it was so good. It was a good time. But I gave it up when I got a car. When I got a car, I kind of got over it.
Why'd you give it up when you got a car?
Wasn't worth it anymore.
Yeah.
Different vices.
True. Get some pussy, dude.
Yeah, getting ass.
Nice.
Sorry, dude. I don't know what that's like.
He was living girls going wild, dude. Did you ever think about that man when you're having sex being like, he's really giving it to him?
It's fucking giving it to a dude. Yeah, think about that.
So then what happened?
Yeah.
Where did you go from there? You got a car, you started getting some pussy, like
Yeah, started getting ass
slaying fucking pussy.
on the
Car.
regular. Yeah, that was definitely the start of my ass era. Where life's from dust to ass. Life has seasons, So that was definitely when I was getting tons of ass, and I don't
Just
know.
like making chicks squirt and then you just fucking
making them burst. And,
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
definitely heard that a lot. Yeah,
Get in there.
but then I went to just partying in different ways, doing things, and went to college and went to stuff like that. Yeah, I stopped drinking when I was 21. So
It's a nice move.
yeah, then I picked it back up during the pandemic, but I stopped after that. So
That's not bad.
Did you?
Yeah, not bad.
A lot of people killed themselves during the pandemic, so that's like picking up a little vice during the pandemic's nothing.
Oh, it wasn't that. Yeah, it was awesome. I just watched Martin Scorsese movies all day and just got
drunk.
loaded. Oh, it was awesome. So fun.
How'd you get off the sauce again?
Went to detox. Had to,
You were like that fucked up on alcohol.
Yeah, I had a really bad drinking problem. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'd hit the bottle real hard. And then, yeah,
What made you
get the
stop the
shakies.
bottle first, like when you're 20s?
Yeah, so I would get the shakes. I think only
Yeah.
like a certain percentage of alcoholics get the shakes, like 20 or 30% or something. But I would get them bad.
Bragging.
Reagan?
You're bragging.
I thought you said Reagan.
No.
Reagan would get
Damn. So you were like a young juvenile alcoholic. Where did all this desire to alter your consciousness come from originally? Do you think? I'm kidding. I'm fucking. With you.
I think you're mostly born with it. I think it's a gene.
You think so?
Yeah. I think it can be learned. I think if you drank for 5 months in a row, you would be physically addicted to it. But I think the compulsion, most of it is genetic.
No, dude.
Yeah.
What's your true melancholy?
Yeah. Well, I'm also, pretty dark, I guess. Everyone has a lot of things they're trying to get away from, I guess.
Yeah.
Inside your soul.
The problem is I can't even identify what I'm trying to get away from. I'm just constantly dissatisfied. And I don't know what it is. I just curse my Faustian nature, dude. Tormented. I can't relax. I have to tell myself to relax.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing to me. Why can't you just relax? Like you ate, you're good. What's the fucking fuss?
Yeah.
And I try to think about it and I go, I don't know.
What the damn? What's the fucking fuss, dude?
And then I start getting weird. I'm like, what even are thoughts? And I go, oh fuck. Oh shit. Fuck. I don't know where they come from. They're in my head all the time.
Yeah, the inner voice. Some people don't have inner voices. Did you know?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've heard that before. That's like a medical condition.
That's
Who said that? Was that just my inner voice? I didn't know. Oh, you said that. I said that, yeah. No, there's some people that
be possible.
I don't know. They just don't have an inner monologue. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, I could see that. I've met people before where I was like, I don't think you have an inner monologue. there are some people you meet and they're just kind of like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, you need a lot of people like that too.
Yeah, like, what do you think? Like, I don't know, man. Fucking,
Yeah, work was good.
Yeah.
TV
Time to
shows
relax.
on.
Yeah. It's kind of tight. I'm not even knocking it.
No, man. Yeah, that'd be beautiful.
It's going to be a nice future. If the AI dream works out and it's just like flooded, what you can just be like, imagine it, not even like a man getting eaten by a crocodile. You can just be like a man getting eaten by a crocodile while riding a horse, and it'll just be like, whoosh, come up on the screen and be like, yep, knew it.
Hell yeah.
Next one. You can sit there all day long and just make stuff up.
Yeah.
But you think you'd lose? You think
you
you
get tired of that too, though, just like you do the cell phone.
Nobody's
I
tired.
don't
We're
wanna-
all addicted to our cell phones.
True, I guess, but sometimes my eyes start to hurt, and I gotta put
They are. It is going to be like.
brain and eyes start to hurt.
Yeah, it's going to be like cigarettes.
Eyes.
How long? What's your screen time right
It's
now?
heroin, dude.
I,
It's
don't
literally
even- I
heroin.
have it turned off because I'm too ashamed to look
What?
at it. Yeah.
You got to keep your screen time on.
Yeah.
I'm at 2 hours, right? Like 2 hours and 20 minutes a day, and I'm trying to get down to an hour.
Yeah.
I think I'm way higher.
Average
than that.
American's 6.5 hours.
I'd
day?
probably rock around 6.5.
I'm at 2 hours right now today.
Good job. You're forgiven. I'm just fucking with you.
Dude, I am really sorry though.
Yeah, dude, you're fine. You're partying, having a good time. I'm working. So Casey, what? So I'm just trying to get you because I am fascinated by your backstory. It's pretty fucking sick. You don't hear a lot
thank
of people talking about robo tripping.
No, and
Those
even,
dudes usually don't cross into like.
entertainment or life in general.
Usually they're
Yeah.
quiet beasts. Usually like people who are robo tripping hard are like, you're like, yeah, I know, dude, who's robo tripping pretty sick. But they usually don't like fully actualize. You know what I mean?
Robo testing guys, Dave off to.
I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe I have a
What's the?
Air duster.
No, not air duster or
Whippets and robo.
Whippets,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're like household
Inhalants.
items getting high.
Nutmeg.
Keyboard.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did you
Nutmeg.
ever do inhalants? Because I feel like they are peas in a pod.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, the air duster, the computer cleaner. We
Yeah.
used to do that all the time.
Dude.
Yeah.
You ever watch the people who do it the people who really do it all the time? Their face is like melting.
Yeah, they like fish out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, also there's a group of dudes.
That's pretty good impression, actually.
I've only done it once or twice in my day.
There was a group of dudes in the 90s who were huffing gasoline. That was a big thing. You would like go to like a truck stop and like while trucks were stopped, obviously they'd be stopped, but you'd crack the gasoline can and just put your face up there and just go and start huffing the vapors. Dude, it's like permanent brain damage. You want to talk an inner monologue? You get like persistent auditory hallucinations.
Yeah, it eats your brain away.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
We would huff ether, starting fluid that you can spray into cars. But ether's a little bit different. It's some sort of psychoactive compound in it or something. They do it in Fear and Loathing.
Fear and Loathing, where he's like doing the crazy walk.
Yeah.
How pumped were you on Fear and Loathing when you first saw it?
Oh, I got a tattoo of it. I was 18 once. Yeah, everybody goes through a huge Hunter S. Thompson thing when they're young. Every guy does.
You're 100% right. I remember one of my friends had the book in high school, and he would just like walk around every period. He's like, "Oh, this book's about doing drugs and shit, dude. It's so fucking cool." I'm like, "Dude, that's so fucking cool." Let me look at the cover. I'm like, "Damn, that's so fucking trippy, dude."
I was reading it when I worked for the township, and I would work on the garbage truck, and I would just read it in between two of the fattest people you've ever seen in your entire life. I'd be like, "I'm not like these guys. I'm expanding my mind," and I'd cry. I'd cry when I was too sleepy in the morning.
You had to get fatter.
Yeah, I did.
You had to get fatter.
I didn't smoke so much back then too either. That I was really out of the cool guy club. They all smoked Newports with the windows up and just ate sausage, egg, and cheese every morning.
It's kind of tight. I like that.
I want to read books and eat fruit. They'd be like, "All right, dude."
Oh yeah. If you get caught fucking with like fruit or vegetables, bananas for some reason are acceptable. On like a construction site, if you just got, I mean, obviously people will break your balls and be like, "Oh, you're loving that," but like, I would bring like rice, chicken, and broccoli in a Tupperware, and people would act like I was like just like going back and forth between like multiple penises and sucking them. Like, what the fuck is that, dude?
Yeah.
Eat a cheesesteak every day for 40 years, and it's like, dude, you're gonna die, man. Like, this just happens. You get fat when you get older. It's like, well, sort of.
Yeah, your blood turns to cheese whiz.
True, it does, dude. It for real. As you get older, it's like. I'll gain 2 pounds a day.
Yeah.
If I eat the way I want to eat. I swear it's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. You guys have no idea, dude.
Dude, I know what it's like.
Lemaire, you have no idea. No,
I was talking about this the other day. I used to be 400 plus pounds.
You used to be big.
How'd you whittle it down?
I was watching My 600 Pound Life a lot, and I was like, they're doing a lot of things that I'm doing, and I don't like that.
Oh, that's got to be crazy when you're watching that show being like, I'm on the fast track.
Yeah.
To the crane, the fireman pulling me out of my bedroom like a fairy tale.
So they cut out my wall. Yeah. So they have to make a ramp big enough for me. Yeah.
You have to leave like the Kool-Aid Man eventually.
There is something kind of beautiful about that, though.
What?
Just like indulging so hard until you're like a physical structural burden.
Like making yourself bigger. It is a weird philosophical. I'm going to be larger.
I'm going to expand. Yeah, I'm going to expand
bigger.
Yeah. I'm going to expand.
Yeah, there was a book. I think it was David Foster Wallace had it. One of his original novels is Broom of the System.
Yeah,
and there's a character who's just the whole book is getting fatter and fatter. He's always in restaurants, and that's his whole thing. He's like, I want to occupy as much of the universe as possible. He just keeps getting larger and larger. It's pretty tight.
Nice, yeah.
I'm trying to turn into a planet.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I want to be a gravitational burden.
It would be nice to like figure out the medical technology so that we all could get a lot fatter, safer.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like get TRT going where we're like strong, we're still kind of fast and nimble.
Titanium bones.
The what?
Titanium.
Yeah, exactly.
Bones,
Like
reinforcements.
Nano implants on the bones. We should like recreate ourselves into dinosaurs. Just trying to get humans huge and powerful.
I would
Strong.
love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
I would love that.
What were you noticing about 600 Pound Life that you were doing as well?
Good question.
Well, they would eat like 2 pizzas. I'm like, that's nothing, dude. At first, I was like, 2 pizzas, dude. That's
Back to back. Hold up. Back to back.
Do that actually?
Yeah, I could do
Because
it.
you know I'm pecker.
Oh yeah.
I'm a 2-slice kind of guy.
No man, it wasn't. I wouldn't even like it. It would be a pizza and then like a the stuffed bread, the stuffed cheesy bread, because I know I can eat a whole pizza, and because I know I can eat 2 pizzas, I'm gonna get the cheesy bread instead of just like 2 pizzas.
Supplement.
Self-sacrifice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can only eat 2 slices of pizza?
Well, I eat for fuel, not for pleasure. I'm not a glutton.
4 slices is...
I can put that at 4 if I'm hungry.
4 is the minimum.
Minimum.
Minimum. If you're at a pizza and you just kind of like half the circle, it's like, that's good. Once you start to like turn that into a triangle,
Yeah.
you can't stop the momentum.
Instead of waxing.
You can't. It's impossible to stop the momentum.
No.
It's so hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Once you hit 4, you're like, I might as well keep going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I get it.
Well, what I do is when I want a pig, I go, yeah, I could save this for later, or I could get all of this junk food out of the way and then really get after it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll like shock my body and let it process all of this at once, and I'll probably just shit it out real quick. Whereas if I slowly like assimilate all these slices into me, they're gonna stay there forever.
Dude, I agree. You don't want it to take up actual physical space.
Mm-mm.
You know?
That was a good question, Casey. Now we're interviewing you, Lemaire.
You want to know what there was like, they're in a car. Like sometimes they'd be in the car, they'd hit McDonald's, and then they'd go home and eat more food. And I'm like, oh yeah, I do that all the time. Sometimes you hit a double McDonald's, you know? You hit one place for a McDouble, and then you're like, that wasn't enough. So you drive down 2 miles, go to another place.
Do you like
get a
cover
fry
your
and
head
stuff.
too, like a scandalous
No,
mistress?
eventually you start to like the shame.
Oh my God, you pig.
Oh, you pull up and you're like, hit me again. You just go backwards through the drive-through and reverse right back to the thing. Run that back, player. That is a scary thing though, when you find yourself like, and you're like, dude, I'm full, and you're like, I don't fucking care. I'm eating more. And then you can't stop yourself.
You can't
That's the
stop
scary
yourself.
part.
No.
That there's an animal that lives inside of all of us. Did you know that, Sean?
I've heard about it, but I don't know. I think mine comes out in different ways, like my cigarette smoking and my
Oral fixation, yes.
chill.
It's true. That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
As babies, I'm reading a book right now, and they talk about that, how as babies, we're just like these like little fucking pleasure. We're just like a big multi-organ pleasure system where we're like sucking shit, and we're like, oh, and we're fucking shitting. And we're like, oh yeah, fuck. And then we eat, and we're like, oh shit.
That actually
We'll
goes
just
to my
fucking
point.
pee and push our dick into stuff. And we're like,
Yeah, I still do all this. I'll never stop.
that's you as the organism, and then you obviously, you get acculturated into kind of like, system, ethics, all that stuff, and it
You
creates
replace-
tension in the human being for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
All you want to do is just fucking shit so hard and suck. Dude, have you ever for real thought about just for like, because you're clearly orally fixated. Have you ever thought about just getting like a personal piece to suck at home? What are you talking about? Have you ever just like personal piece?
Personal peace, dude.
I don't know what you mean.
You don't know what he means, personal peace?
I
You
guess,
don't
but I
understand.
don't appreciate it. Like a small glass dildo.
just a suckle pot. That would be nice. Instead of a vape, I just had a dildo.
Or a titty. Or like a titty.
Or yeah, I could get a
A
big.
titty would be pretty
A
cool.
titty would be nice, dude.
Did I ever tell you how my dad got the joke gift once?
No.
He got a joke gift from his buddies at work where it was like just 2 boobs, like boob balls.
Nothing funny about boobs. Dude. That's
Dude,
awesome.
that's what I was sneaking.
No
He'd
joke.
keep them like in his closet, just like with all the other junk.
Yeah.
And I would sneak in there all the time and just fucking hold on to those things. Be like, oh my God, this is so awesome.
Wait, so they were a toy? I thought I would have put them in my shirt and dominated women's golf. I don't want to get political, but that's what I would do with them. Damn, so what would you do to them? Would you
I would
like?
just squeeze them and be like, man, this is probably just what it feels like. And it wasn't even close. They were kind of just like
Stress balls?
stress balls.
Were
yeah.
they on
Oh,
a
they're
chest?
stress ball titties.
No, there was
Good
just
question.
2 individual ones that you could just kind of.
Oh.
I was be like,
Did you ever go in there to squeeze
Yeah.
them and felt they were like warm? Like
no,
as if somebody had been furiously squeezed, or if someone had pressed them together and just fucking.
No,
You put your
I don't
ear
like
to the fucking your ear to the
you
titty.
hear the motion of the ocean.
My God.
Put your ear to them. You can just like faintly hear just like fucking someone complaining. You're like,
You ever find your parents porn, dude?
No, my parents
but
didn't
we
have fucking
found
porn,
my
dude.
friend. Yeah, my parents didn't do that kind of stuff, but
That's crazy.
we did find my friends' parents. Just like they had a treasure chest of just nasty stuff.
Wait, it was both of theirs?
it was like cock rings and dildos.
They're
Oh.
freaky types.
They're the sweetest people in the world, so I won't divulge who they were. But we
Obviously,
really
you shouldn't.
teased,
Yeah, you shouldn't.
we really teased my friend about it though, and I feel guilty about it, like in a nasty way that children do.
He probably was like, all right, guys, that's enough. And he probably went through it alone
Yeah,
and like fully explored the depths and was like, whoa.
Keep
Father's cock ring.
What the hell?
He should put it on when his father, unfortunately, as everybody passes, when his father passes, he should probably wear it like it's like a necklace. This is my father's cock ring.
My old man. Yeah.
What is the point of a cock? Was it like a vibrating
There's
cock
a
ring?
vibrating one, so we were like touching them too. It was disgusting. We were like 15 years
Extra
old.
stimulation, dude.
We were like throwing them at each other.
Put it
We
on
were
like a monocle. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'm ashamed of that.
Why? You guys are just boys.
Yeah, boys will be boys, I guess.
Boys will be
but
boys. If boys find
boys will be boys, and when they find the toys,
exactly,
you know what they're gonna do.
They gonna play.
just buzz it
They're gonna
up.
play.
Yeah. Vibrating cock rings are just like economical too. You can just like lay on a lady.
True.
You know,
Just sit there.
Energy saver, yeah.
they just fucking lay there,
hmm
or just fucking
Fall asleep.
put it on and just walk around. Get that extra pep in your step.
That sketch Shade did was funny.
The B plug.
The B plug. I didn't get the Packers until I was like, why wasn't it the Birds? And I was like, oh,
The
fudge
Fudge
Packers.
Packers.
I didn't realize that until you said that.
Yeah,
You guys think they were going full double entendre?
they went.
Wait,
Yeah.
why do you think that, Fudge Packer?
Because he had a butt plug in his butt. I don't think they were going fudge packers.
They were totally going fudge Packers.
I don't think they're liberal intelligentsia.
dude.
I don't know.
You might just be
know,
connecting dots. You might have schizophrenia, Lemaire.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Pull it up.
I got it right. Yeah, pull it up.
Being accused of having schizophrenia kind of rules, by the way.
I think it's good press, but it made me kind of concerned because I was like reading it. And I was like, what if they know something? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Nah.
Casey's family died in an accident when he was 5. What? Like it's something I've been blocking out or something.
Tony just found you walking along the side of a highway. Get in.
Yeah, rescued by Tony Hinchcliffe at age 3.
I'm gonna make you a star.
Yeah, man. That's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah,
I'm really pumped on you.
Same, dude.
For real.
thank you guys.
No
Oh,
problem.
I'm
yeah,
for real.
that
So
was
can you
fun.
interview Sean for a little bit? 'Cause we've interviewed
Yeah.
you for a while, and I feel like you've divulged a lot.
Thank you.
I've shared some of my
trying to
personal
You've shared a
details.
lot, yeah. I'm not saying. I'm,
Cock
look,
ring.
it's not, I'm
I
just.
truly feel guilty about saying Shane did adrenochromes in the SNL green room now.
You're fucking around. You're having a good time.
I know, but I know he'd never do that. He would never do that.
He's gonna fucking. I'm gonna send it to him. I have to.
I know.
I'm gonna send him the portion. I'm gonna.
He's
Hey Shane.
actually gonna be mad.
Hey Shane. I don't want to. I got a lot on your plate and all, but Gardini absolutely betrayed you in this podcast. You have enough on your plate with like the liberal intelligentsia
I
trying to
know.
fucking convince everyone you
I
stink.
know. I don't want to pile on.
Yeah. Now they're coming around. They're going like
Woe is me.
he said he's just a paradox.
Yeah.
We don't really understand where he comes from politically. Maybe we never will.
Yeah. That is nice.
Maybe he doesn't give a fuck. Ever experienced the agony of harsh smoke, throat burning, or coughing attacks when smoking cannabis? The struggle is real, but the solution is chili. That's right. I'm talking about the smoothest way to light up, and that's with Freeze Pipe. Freeze Pipe makes a unique line of freezable pipes, bubblers, and bongs that are 80% colder than using ice cubes to chill smoke. The magic is freezable glycerin chambers that come on every piece. All right. Simply pop the chamber in the freezer for 1 hour, and as smoke passes through, it's instantly chilled by over 300 degrees, so every puff arrives ice cold and cough-free. And yes, I can personally endorse this product. I have used it, and it does make smoke very chilly. I like to think about the good scientists over there. We're like, God damn, that fucking puff was so smooth. God damn, that fucking hit was so chilly and smooth. American owned and with over 100,000 happy customers, Freeze Pipe uses the thickest glass, Sean knows about that, and market-leading glycerin chambers for a smoother experience you have to feel to believe. Ditch harsh smoke forever by visiting thefreezepipe.com and use code DRENCHED for 10% off your order. That's thefreezepipe.com and code DRENCHED for 10% off. Shop today for free shipping and smoke like royalty without paying a king's ransom. Now that it's February, New Year's resolutions might have come and gone, but it's never too late to invest in yourself and your kitchen. Today's sponsor, Hexclad, has revolutionized the cookware industry with an all-in-one hybrid pan that gives you the convenience and cleanup of non-stick, the versatilities of your grandma's cast iron, and the durability to last a goddamn lifetime. Whether you want to make that perfect steak dinner on a date night or ditch the greasy pan from your college apartment, Hexclad has you covered. I just got a bunch of these in the mail. They actually are really, really nice. I enjoy them very much. Hexclad's 6-piece set is the perfect starter bundle to enjoy the incredible versatility of their products. The set features 3 of their most popular pans with an accompanying lid that can handle all of your pan cooking needs, whether it's eggs, burgers, steaks, or sauces. Your kitchen will never be the same. Hexclad has a lifetime warranty. These are literally the last set of pots and pans you will ever have to buy. Even the great Gordon Ramsay, known to many as a bit of a critic, only trusts Hexclad pots and pans in both his home and all of his Michelin star restaurants. For a limited time, Hexclad is giving all of our listeners 10% off with your order with our exclusive link. Just go to hexclad.com/drenched. Support our show and check them out at hexclad.com. It's hexclad.com/drenched. Bon appetit. Let's eat with Hexclad's revolutionary cookware. Also, I'll be in Pittsburgh next weekend, I believe, March 7th, I believe. I think I got Pittsburgh coming up and then motherfucking Chicago and a bunch of other places to do stand-up. Please go to mattmccusker.com/dates or just go to mattmccusker.com. Thank you. What do you got, Sean?
April 10th, Helium Philly. Please come to that if you can. I'd really appreciate it. It's in my Instagram, which is Sean Gardini. Thank you. And Optimum Noctis with Lemaire Lee, March 5th. This upcoming Tuesday. That's our new show at the Creek in the Cave. Yeah. And then Lemaire's at
Shane said he'd do it. And then we have a really great secret guest. I'm just trying to make sure people come. I'm so scared nobody's going to be there.
Yeah. People come. Where's it at? The Creek
in the Cave.
Creek in the motherfuckers out there, dude.
Yeah. And then,
did they make a ticket link yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cap City Comedy Club, March 19th. Please come out.
That's you.
That'll be fun.
That's not
me.
Prominent Noctis.
That's not Optimum Noctis. Optimum Noctis is March 5th. That'll be fun. That'll be a hoot.
You at Cap City. Nice.
Yeah.
Now, where can people get tickets for that?
Capcity.com, please.
Nice. All right. Back to the show, everybody.
Thank you.
Dude.
What are you activated on anything politically right now?
Truly,
what are your politics? We have to start stating our politics now so liberal intelligentsia can know
I don't
what to do
have
with
any
us.
politics. I don't think about anything. I don't have. I just think about cool.
I know what you
TV
think
shows
about.
and stand-up comedy.
I know what you think about.
True. I just think about suckling on
The next
teeth.
time you get to suckle on that cigarette. Dude, I actually in secret, I've taken up since I'm off the coffee, I might start taking up a small tobacco practice.
Whoa.
Nice.
No, I wouldn't recommend that.
I'm not addicted I can't get addicted to tobacco.
What are you gonna do? You gonna start smoking cigarettes, or are you gonna
Cigarillos. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes.
Oh, you're gonna smoke cigars.
Little cigarillos.
That is
The little
nice,
mini ones.
Little Cubans.
Yeah, that is nice.
So I was
actually.
so used to writing on coffee, like drinking coffee and writing, but I'll say this. I feel like, so I've been off the coffee, off the coffee for Lent, I'm not bragging, whatever. And it's interesting to me because I swore I needed it. When I was in the throes of my caffeine addiction,
Yeah.
I was like, no, I just need this stuff to function. I went off of it and I was dizzy for like 4 days. Like I was getting lightheaded. It was crazy. And then, dude, I don't need it at all. Like I honestly feel more energized not being on caffeine. Because then like with caffeine, there's the peaks and the valleys and you kind of crash.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I don't get like last night I didn't get a ton of sleep, but it's like kind of just rocking on my natural energy.
So you're just off. You're not on the matches or anything.
Nothing, no caffeine whatsoever. I was, you know how you are, like how I do it. I'm like, I'm giving up coffee day one. I was like, well, I'll have matcha, and I'm like, dude, you're giving up the sauce. Give up the sauce. Give up the sauce, dude. I'm telling you, like, everyone's different. I'm super sensitive to caffeine, but I didn't realize. I mean, it is my favorite thing in the world. And come Easter, I'm going to pound so much coffee. I can't wait.
Yeah, I love Cup of Joe.
But dude, it's for real. Like, it's pretty fucked up how many people are running on caffeine rather than like their body in a state of like restful.
Yeah, it can't be good for you. I think
It drives you out.
Soda's worse for me. Like if I don't have a soda by the end of the day, I start getting crampy.
You drink soda every day?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, At least a little bit.
What?
A caffeinated soda or like a Sprite?
Caffeinated soda.
It'd be crazy if it was just like a Sprite.
Well, I think it's the
Sprite
God,
remix.
I gotta have my Sprite.
I need my
I need
damn
my
Sprite.
bubbly.
So wait, how many sodas you been putting down?
Like one with supper usually.
You have a soda
But
with
if I
something?
don't have the soda with,
God.
I need the sugar.
True.
The sugar, like if I don't have the sugar, it's something happens to me where
You get cranky.
you're not.
Well,
gonna
there's
like
you
it
have a
when I don't
billion
have my
little
sodies.
little guys in your belly. You have a bunch of little like microbiomes that are pretty much probably controlling your brain right. They control all of our brains.
They're controlling my brain right now.
Dude, they can do a thing where I've at least I've read about this where different like microbiome, whatever that is, like little like bacteria guys, they can create a hormone that will give you a false hunger signal. So you're not really hungry, but those little guys are going to put off like hunger. They're going to put out a hormone that mimics the hormone in you that creates that like hungry feeling, like the rumbly in your tumbly.
For what?
For sugar.
For what end?
Because they
Oh,
need
okay.
sugar to survive. And then when you kind of like starve them out, you start getting all these fucked up symptoms.
Are they bad guys though?
Bad
Or should
guys.
I keep giving them
Yeah.
sugar?
No. You should starve them to death. They're bad.
Osmosis Jones. You ever seen Osmosis Jones?
I love that
Yeah,
movie,
dude,
dude.
what a
I
great movie.
fucking love that
Bill
shit.
Murray eats an egg. That was my takeaway from it. Oh shit, Bill
Dude.
Murray ate an egg.
You know what's fucked up though? We for real can see. We're the only animal that can even vaguely imagine the inside of our bodies. Pretty nuts to think about it, dude.
That is weird.
Like we have like a pretty accurate image. We can imagine like blood cells floating around our arms
Mm-hmm.
and like think about like what's going on inside of our bodies, and we can like we have like vague knowledge of like outer space. Our range of awareness is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable. But then I wonder if the others are evolving. I've been worrying about that recently.
The animals.
I've been worrying about the sea creatures, the orcas attacking the humans. I'm wondering if they're evolving slowly.
Probably. I mean, if
The
we
otters attack the humans sometimes too now. They're figuring out that we can be prey under the right circumstances, and that makes me nervous.
really,
The orcas, they'll like
I thought they were our
body slam
friends.
boats. No, they like body slam boats now to get the people off so they can munch.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
we
think they
freed that
eat 'em,
one.
though.
We freed
That
that
Willie.
one. We freed that one. You think they'd be
Oh,
fucking
man.
pumped on us?
Hey, this
Like
is
the
just stuff I heard on the
ritual.
internet and from other people that are my friends. I don't know if it's true, but I was scared about it
I don't
yesterday.
think they're eating them. Tillicum, remember
Yeah.
Tillicum?
No.
In San Diego, he killed a couple trainers. He was a SeaWorld big old whale. Black Whale is the name of the documentary.
Yeah.
And he killed a couple trainers.
I don't think they
eat
eat
'em,
people.
though.
They don't
Yeah.
eat people.
They just fuck
do
'em up.
kill 'em, yeah.
They just, like wreck their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll scalp them.
Yeah,
they're
send them to
awful.
Davy Jones's locker, dude.
Damn, that would hurt so bad getting just fucked up by a whale.
Yeah.
It's like getting hit by a car.
Yeah.
Probably,
A truck. Yeah, truck.
Yeah. It's getting exploded.
Yeah.
yeah.
From under you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. It's a shame thinking about all that good.
He just ride on the bones.
True, do the wave. It just sucks thinking about all that good whale lady pussy going to waste.
Oh, true. The wetsuit pussy.
Good pussy, dude. The whale ladies, the whale feeders.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whale
Yeah.
feeder.
Damn, so they're not eating the people?
No, I don't
I
think
was so scared
yeah.
about this yesterday after I watched X-Files and smoked too much fucking good.
Yeah, you got a little you got scared
Yeah,
from
a
the
little
files.
paranoid on the X-Files. I love the X-Files. I love Fox Mulder. We're just asking questions, but
So you're
the truth is out
so
there.
there's nights where you like sit down and have like a dinner with soda, then you quietly watch the X Files.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're
that's
longing
my
for the past.
What do you mean?
You might be a '90s head.
Yeah,
That
I'm a
was the
90s kid.
1990s programming. You would like crush your soda with dinner, then you'd watch the X Files. I never understood a single thing about it. I'd always hear the music and be like, nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch. I gotta rewatch.
I feel
my
like it's
favorite.
overrated, dude.
No, it's not overrated.
Whoa.
There's some good ones.
There's
yeah.
good ones.
I don't know.
Um,
I don't believe in aliens though, so I'm not looking to be.
You don't
super
believe-
that
very
way.
interesting stuff
Yeah.
about the attack on our Twin Towers that happened in the Lone Gunman spin-off series.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You
Look
think
it
the
up.
X Files is breaking 9/11 news?
I don't know. Is it Chris Carter, right? That's the guy?
The wide receiver.
Chris Kyle.
The American
Who made the
Sniper.
X-Files?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know too much about that.
The
Yeah,
aliens
I-
or Chris
I
Kyle?
saw,
Any of it.
Jinx made a cool video on it once.
Any of
Shout
that
out Jinx.
shit.
On what?
On that 9/11 X-Files stuff.
Oh, them like calling it
It was
out.
weird, yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple people who were talking about because they got attacked before too.
Right.
The X-Files got tagged.
Oh, the X-Files did.
Oh, no, not the
You're
X-Files.
talking
The
about
World
Pentagon?
Trade Center.
Yeah.
Sorry, the World Trade
With the
Center got
bomb.
attacked
Yeah.
93
previously. That's
car
why
bomb.
people are always say like blowing up like the World Trade and whatever.
Yeah.
But
So it's in the zeitgeist. Yeah.
it was,
True.
yeah, already. Yeah, people would claim like the prophecy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to those towers.
Do you have any prophecies, Matt? Could you create one right now?
I wouldn't be creating it because I steal it from that book I read about like what the world's going to be like in 100 years. But I've already talked about it too before.
Yeah.
But no, I don't have any. My prophecies are, I think I would say by the next generation, like when our kids, like when my kids are adults, their kids are gonna like. I truly think the sexuality stuff's gonna be like an afterthought all across
Yeah.
the board. I think it'll just be like whatever.
Yeah.
But
It's going to be Sodom and Gomorrah.
yeah, but we'll also have a long. We don't really have. I don't think too much like longitudinal data on like the trans stuff. That'll be interesting. Just like not even on like a
Oh,
don't
just
do,
like
just see like
yeah.
sure, like real life satisfaction on like giving kids hormones. Because nobody
Yeah.
knows. Maybe people will be like, well, look, maybe they're happier that way. I don't know.
There's no scientific numbers.
Exactly.
Right
They'll have like more
Yeah.
kind of a scientific
Yeah.
study on that. And then I also don't think I think the that won't be a thing really at all. And race, I think, will settle down a lot. I
Well-
think that'll kind of like chill.
White people and black people are going to be cool. We're going to be always cool forever.
Yeah, dude. We have no choice, dude.
We got to be cool.
It's like, let me get-
This is probably. I don't
Well,
know.
no, you know my one prediction is with
Yeah.
that, and I've said this before, dude. What I think the Black Americans are going to face is and it has to do with that book I'm reading. We have an aging baby boomer population.
Yeah.
They're going to die out, and then we're going to need, even while they're still alive, we're going to keep needing to like
Yeah.
incentivize labor to come into this country. So we're going to start being like, please, we're going to switch from build the wall to like, no, guys, please come here and
Yeah.
help us do X, Y, and Z. But what I think is going to happen, we're going to get all of these immigrants flood into here, and they're not going to be very tolerant of the Black American situation, and they're going to go, okay, like we just came from war-torn X, Y, and Z. Well, what the fuck's the fuss? So I think there is a ticking clock, on a lot of that stuff. But that's not a very popular take. My wife
Nah,
doesn't
dude.
like when I talk about
It's
that.
I like
damn,
that
it's a
take.
damn.
It's
a
going to
damn
happen. You're
ticking
going to get
clock,
guys from even from Africa being
Yeah.
like, yo, I mean, they already do
Yeah.
do that.
dude. They're already
African
here, dude.
guys are very
Yeah.
stern with Black Americans.
Yeah.
It's fucking so funny. They
Yeah.
come over.
Nah, dude.
They're just 3D printing Black Republicans in Africa. They come over here. They come over here. I don't understand. What is the fuss? But I think that's going to be
because like being like international and black, you get different things you do than being American and black. Like you get more shit.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm
Just
talking.
like,
I'm
alright,
talking
never
about
mind.
like.
I just don't
Dude,
know how you.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like
Like-
a dude coming from like I used to work with like Libyan dudes who would get like their neighbors lit on fire and tires and like
Oh, right,
fucked up
sure.
stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Yeah, it's not like international schools Africa. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But like dudes who like for real.
No. Oh, you're talking about like life wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I meant like. Oh, I thought you were talking about like a socially, economically.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about countries that are
You
crushed
sound like
economically.
you're on the tusk.
I'm off the
All I'm
tusk.
saying is, and dude, I saw it with
Moving
I cannot remember the guy's name. Who was the guy, the Indian guy who ran for president?
Vivek.
Vivek.
Vivek the Snake.
I was freaking out
I'm a
yesterday.
fake, dude.
I couldn't remember his name, but he was on Charlemagne. He
Yeah.
started being like, "You guys want to fully go into it?"
Yeah.
And he was, it was like stuff like that, and that's going to be. He's like, imagine a dude straight from India.
Yeah.
He's gonna come and be like, "No, thank you, sir. No, thank you to God. Oh no, thank you.
No, thank you to God.
Oh no, thank you to God. I fully disagree. Work harder." I think that might happen, and that's going to be a sad day.
I don't know. It could be good.
I think it'll be good. I really think
bring
we're
us all together.
we're up. It is. We're upwardly trending. We are because we were in. I got to go to Chicago soon. I got to go to
I'm coming
Chicago.
with you.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking sick. But
Hey.
Britt's family's like, dude, Chicago. Like, it's just people are hopping out of cars, robbing people
Yeah.
at gunpoint like crazy.
Yeah.
And I got kind of activated on a conversation because now they're. Well, she was like, they're attacking like white people. They're figuring out like instead of like robbing each other in the hood, they can go to like rich white neighborhoods and just hold people at gunpoint. And I think someone in her family's like, well, they're knowing like black people are about that life. And I was kind of like, all right, bro, Enough of that.
Yeah.
And that's when I started spazzing. I'm like, there's only a couple more years before these fucking guys come over from India and whatnot. They're gonna not be very tolerant of,
The Indian, they're gonna get you guys.
these Indian guys are gonna come and yell at you guys.
To get out of
Yeah, I got kind of spun out. Either way, we're spinning out. We were at an hour correctly or correct. Jesus fucking Christ,
55.
55.
Pretty close.
Let's keep dancing.
talking about it, yeah.
Casey
Yes,
Rocket.
dude.
I can dance all night.
When did your drug addiction subside?
I'm so much more than that.
Oh, I know.
I'm going to Chicago tomorrow. I'm
Are you
going
really?
To, yeah, doing Zanies.
You
2 shows.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Go.
Yep. Gonna go to Wrigley Field, walk around
What?
to the old stomping grounds. Yeah.
Are you from Chicago?
I was born in Bloomington, Illinois.
Okay.
But I grew up in Georgia. But yeah, my whole family's from there. So
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Illinois. It's beautiful. My mom lives in Carbondale, so southern Illinois.
Tight.
St. Louis. But yeah, Chicago, pretty scary. One time I took the L, right? It's called. And
Yeah, I think they call it that too.
went to
No, Philadelphia does it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, okay.
Elevated.
I didn't know. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. I took it too long after a Cubs game, maybe 3 years ago, and I wasn't paying attention, and I got off at like O Block or something. I got off in some really, really bad area, and I was walking around. Everyone was just staring at me, and yeah, I was just like wandering around, like all scared. And I called an Uber, and the Uber guy was like, "What are you doing, dude? Like, why are you down here?" I was like, "I don't know. I got lost."
Yeah, it wasn't, dude. Chicago's like segregated, like it's like 1920. Like
Yeah.
it's the South Side of Chicago is just black. It's black.
It's pretty wild.
If you're a
Yeah.
white dude walking around there, it's for real like an oddity. People go like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Are you
Everyone
doing?
was staring at me. Yeah, and I was like
Yeah.
in a Cubs jersey.
Oh, you weren't even rocking with the socks.
You're like,
No,
You gotta rock with the socks,
White
dude.
Sox.
Oh,
They
yeah,
have like
probably
a
even
fucking
worse.
white team, black team for baseball. It's crazy. Chicago is so wildly segregated.
You look like a damn meal, dude. You're looking like a snack out there on the streets.
No, you can go white boy crazy. You can go white boy crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go white boy crazy. That's the only move.
Start screaming and crying.
You had no other choice than to fucking chug the tusk. You had to chug the tusk.
Like fucking
Let him go.
seeing the black people be like, I need to get some Robitussin quick.
Yeah,
Oh man.
You got to test up this crab, man.
Yeah, go back to
that
the
was
old man.
dude. That was the worst in my old where I was living in Philly before I moved to Fairmount. It was like when I was living with Brittany, and it was like it wasn't North Philly, but it was like Girard and like Broad, like around that area. And there was like outside like drug market stuff out there. So I was like selling weed and stuff. So I was like selling vape cartridges to like one of my friends. So I was like standing outside. I didn't realize I was in like an active like drug area. So I'm standing outside like selling drugs myself, and then just vape cartridges. And like this dude is also standing outside of like a Chinese restaurant. He's like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" And I was like, "Oh shit." He thought I was down there to like buy drugs, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm good." And then I had to like, he was like looking at me like, well, "What the fuck are you doing standing out here?" And I like had to like, I took the current, like went around the corner, called my friend like, "Dude, come around here, dude. I don't want to get my fucking ass kicked for fucking selling drugs in this guy's territory." I had 3 indica vape cartridges. I was like, "Dude, they're about to take me out." He like walked over to start talking to me, and I was like, no. And I was like, went around the block. I was on enemy
He's
turf.
like,
bro.
oh, a neighbor.
Yeah, no. They had Chinese. Lemaire.
No.
Look, bro. Kickflip. No, they're that like Chinese restaurant is. I've seen that too before in the hood, where like Chinese restaurants will just completely be like, "Yeah, man,"
Yeah.
and it'll just be dudes actively selling drugs out of the restaurant.
Right in front of it. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get like
Yeah.
commandeered.
Yeah.
I've seen that in Atlanta. Yeah.
They have like poppy stores like that in Philly now, too.
Yeah, pretty tight. I went in the one time in my old neighborhood to like grab a bottle of, and usually like when I used to live on 37th and Mellon Street, and
Yeah.
it was like that was like a nuts area.
Yeah.
But like 37th was a family block. If you went on 38th Street, it was like an open air drug market. And the one time I was like riding my bike, and I was like, I just need a Poland Spring. So I went to grab some water, and I walked in. There was just 4 young gentlemen standing there, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Like they weren't like, they were just like
Yeah.
just frozen in like a meeting or something. I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck they were doing. I was like, just gonna grab this water. And, carry on, gents. I remember thinking like, damn, dude, you just. I guess they're just like, yeah, like I don't know, you guys can just chill in here and do your thing.
Yeah.
Merchants
That was
Yeah.
true.
at the bazaar.
Because you got to imagine they got to be putting a lot of money in that store owner's pocket, buying all those sodas,
Sodas and blunts, yeah.
Chips.
Sodas and blunts. Yeah, it's a big market.
Yeah. Sodas, blunts, chips.
dude. That's the motto: soda, blunt, chips.
Yeah, true. That is a heavy soda, blunts, chips diet.
yeah.
But
Hot Cheetos or Funyuns?
well, I think we're done. Well, you guys are fantastic.
Happy Black History Month, Lemaire. It's almost over.
You get that leap year.
You get the leap day.
Extra day.
Ooh,
What are you
I
guys
can't
gonna
wait.
do?
I
Just
can't wait.
Slam dunk and jump really high. And stuff.
Jesus, Sean.
That was making me laugh this morning.
Who said that?
Myself.
Are you thinking about on the 29th?
I was thinking about it's mean that they only give them a leap day every 4 years because they're so good at jumping and stuff.
We don't riff like that.
What the fuck? Yeah, we're not getting in on that riff. We're not getting in on your toxic fucking riff.
We don't riff like that.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
took
we
the
don't
red
fucking
pill
do
this
that
morning.
crap, dude. Giving the liberal intelligentsia this fucking fodder.
Yeah, I'll cut that out.
Dude,
No, you can't cut that out.
Yeah.
You got to live in that crap.
Sorry.
Can we get one more Gary impression, Casey? Dude, he's fucking giving it to her.
What did he say about Angus Young? He would say, "Oh, fucking Angus, dude. He'd make it talk to you, bro. He'd make it fucking talk to you, dude." Yeah.
He might be the best dude ever.
Yeah, I know. It's hard not to like him. Yeah.
But thank you so much, Casey Rocket. Where can
Thank
everyone
you.
find you?
Casey
Plug
Rocket.
all your stuff.
Yeah, just Casey Rocket on Instagram and YouTube. I have a special coming out soon. It's on my Patreon, Casey Rocket. And I'm the co-host of the William Montgomery Show.
Yes,
So,
dude.
yeah, come see me. I'm
Hell yeah. Where you guys have any shows coming up? I guess we'll do them in ads. We'll plug that shit in there. All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
God bless you. So long.